To the GME community, it's been a long battle. Fudge, shills, corrupt hearings, corrupt politicians and regulators, smoke and mirrors and a front row seat to the greatest clown show on planet Earth. Hey yo, whoops, let's get it, they ain't ready. About to open up a can on Mafia Don Kennedy. Short position heavy, he walked the edge of machete. The premiums at margin is calling him already. And Jeff Yas taking the loss. Susquehanna going down to the tune of Ricker Spades and bananas. Wonder how much stamina Mafia got left. Gonna bind DRS till we beat you to death. DTCC, screw the brooch, big time. Jaw, you something the big doodle this time. Processing the split wrong, deliver it. In the words of Wooch, couldn't deliver it. So they splitting it absent, the dividend. Way to let us know that the MOAS is imminent. So evident, overwhelming the evidence. Share swim infinity pool lasts forever, man.
We buy GME to DRS. Our shares is our destiny.
By holding DRS, we're golden.
We buy GME to DRS. Our shares is our destiny.
Bought up all the synthetic shares, they short sold them.
Yeah. Time to deliver it, hands turning straight into diamonds, they're shimmering. Smile on the air, but behind scenes they're quivering. Games coming soon with the mutable and it's simmering. Yeah, and I can't wait till they release that. On the marketplace, collecting pieces like I'm B-Strat. And you know I need that. Come and spin the wheel like Kyoto. GME run the game and you know so. I'm on a rant like Morant's. The financial situation of the shorts is advanced. It's a sham, it's a mockery, a land full of gluttony. Victor in California told Jimmy Chill to suck on these. These runs are just a gentle tease. They short the ETFs, rack up the STDs. Feels like I'm on DMT, Wooch and DMT, shout out to DFB, I be like
we buy GME to DRS, our shares is our destiny.
By holding DRS, we're golden.
Yeah.
We buy GME to DRS, our shares is our destiny.
Bought up all the synthetic shares, they short sold them.
Sold them, I hold them while it's getting swollen. Daniel W. has got the memes of the Cohen. Dave Lowry, the investors are so emboldened. Take back the power, collectors are in control. And time to get busy. Tinfoil theories, dizzy market dilly. Super stock broken down, get the word around town. Wooch and DMT up in the ears, turn it up now. And holla what now?
Swinging around, go for chucks like Kung Pao. The MOAS coming the world, be like wow. Not looking pretty for finance committee. Time to wake up, Keith, Rory, Kitty right now. Tried to warn media looking the other way. They like there is no war here in Ba Sing Se. I'm like, okay, don't escape Pompeii. There's a fork in history, you headed the wrong way.
We buy GME to DRS, our shares is our destiny.
By holding DRS, we're golden.
Yeah.
We buy GME to DRS, our shares is our destiny.
Bought up all the synthetic shares, they short sold them. By holding DRS, we're golden. By holding DRS, we're golden. By holding DRS, we're golden. Welcome to my rants, no advice on finance. Spin the wheel and take a chance. Get an NFT and a little education. The system got undertold, that knowledge is flotation. You wanna learn? Well, you came to right place. You're pumping AMC, might get slapped in the face. Get your due diligence, know who the villain is. Don't be a sheep when the shepherd's carnivorous. So come learn, laugh, and maybe you win big. And listen up, y'all, the wheel is not rigged. Everybody get a chance in the live chat. Kyoto spin wheel, you win just like that. Retail fight back and this retail winning. Y'all just wait, man, this is just the beginning. All fellow simians, GME group singing the truth. We just chillin', infinity pool swimming. So welcome to my rants. A lot of knowledge but no advice on finance. Don't even need pants, you can tune in naked like Kenny the Mayo Man. Internet's most hated. Don't wanna lose your money, then it's time for you to listen. If you're ignorant, invest in AMC, a superstition. The stream about ready, they told us to don't dance. I do what I want. Welcome to my rants. 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 Welcome to my Welcome to my ranch. Welcome to my ranch. Welcome to my ranch. Welcome to my ranch.
All right, guys, welcome back. Welcome back to Morant's Rants. Plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation, whole lot of truth, no financial advice. I was going over some stuff, so you guys got to excuse me for that one. I was paying a bill. I was paying my gas bill, $43. Isn't that crazy? Like, I don't even use hot water. I'm a real man. I cold showers all damn day. No, really. Not bad. Not bad. I was actually looking for something in my email, but it wasn't there. People just trying to infiltrate the chat are okay. Hey, I had a question for you guys. I didn't know if I was right or wrong on this. I got a message, right? And I know Because I Can knows a lot. He's a huge supporter of Tony De Niro. He watches his show religiously. I don't. But what a freaking day for the markets. CMAC, it's awesome, isn't it? We need them red. So anyway, here's my thing. Tony De Niro said that GameStop's website, the beta, it was not closed down yesterday. It wasn't sold out. It was because they were going public with the website. It was no longer in beta. Is it still in beta? Can somebody explain it to me? I went and looked it up. It said it's still in beta. Am I right on that? Not open to public. Thank you. Thank you. I thought I was going crazy here. Derek, I found the book. I found it right here. I found my Pokemon book. Plenty of Pokemon cards. A lot of people like to see the cards and stuff. Got them, bro. All the Master Balls. He said balls. Tony, don't get excited. Pause. Okay, there's plenty of cards in here. Plenty of pros. Now, mind you, I have 5 cards out getting graded right now with GameStop. But yeah, they're in here. A lot of shiny Master Ball. A lot of stuff is in here, right? So, yeah. Tell me if I got that right. Just tried it longer and said still in beta. Thank you, Tony. Liar. Guy, a fake GameStop fan. How you doing, bro? Have you guys ever met a bigger snake in your life? I mean, I have, but I just can't even get over this shit. Every time he talks, it's a lie. It's a lie. I can't. Tony and JT, this whole time. Justin Timberlake, Jeremy and Tony. Oh, don't worry, Jeremy. You don't just get to say what you say. I hope my channel does become a focus of Morance's, and then vice versa. I don't want to make Morance the focus of my channel, okay? Bros, okay? And then all these little simps in there. It's okay, man. We like you better anyway. Hey, they do. Until they don't. You'll understand what I mean by that. These kids, bro, all they're going to do is gamble their money away. But what do I care? Go spend it, bro. Spent the morning with my dad, had breakfast, hung out with Pops. Pops need to ride the DMV. Get there. I go, okay, Pops, you want to re-register your truck? No, my dad's truck is he has 2 different trucks. He's got an 05 Tacoma, 06 Tacoma, 07 Tundra. 2 trucks. And he goes, hey, man, my Tundra needs to be, re-registered. I go, okay, no problem. State of California. This truck's 20 years old, bro. Well, 07, how long has that been? Has to have been almost 20 years. $337 a year for tags. And then I go in there and I renew them. He pays, and then they don't give him the tags. They say, don't forget, you need a smog. And I go, Pops, you didn't read it. You need a smog. He goes, no, I didn't see it on there. I pull up the form. Biggest day. Must smog the car. I go, come on, this is how California gets you anyway. Don't worry, he's getting smogged right now. Exactly, Burton. Exactly. Go look at the comments under Tony's video. Someone called him out saying he's never even opened a pack of cards and really doesn't have clue, using secondhand knowledge of others. Absolutely, Nick, and that's because I can, by the way, who's telling him. Here's the thing. The guy claims he's pro GameStop. He's bullish. He's investing, all this stuff. And then when they called him out, say, Tony, have you ever bought a card before? Have you ever sent one out for grading? Have you ever opened up a pack? I probably will one day. I don't like spending thousands of dollars on things that don't matter. Okay. I get it. You want to invest, but not invest. Oh, this is the dumbest shit ever. Could you imagine investing money into a product or something, or a company that you don't believe in, or you don't try yourself, or that you don't frequent? Oh man, love those burritos, bro. You guys make. Oh my god, well, I really don't eat them because I'm gluten free, and I'm a vegetarian. No, I don't. No, I just suck on balls. That's all I do. My name's Tony De Niro. I just like to lick. I don't stick. Sorry. Okay, Tony D, we get it. What a freaking day, huh, C-Mac? C-Mac says it's crazy out here. You know what, Mixed? Let me go look at the markets. I haven't looked at them today. I haven't looked at them because if you're like me, I got a little bit more in there. You guys, let me tell you how much $10 is doing for me. Hold on, before I even show you the market, let me talk to you guys real quick. Do you know what $10 is doing for me a day in this market? $10, guys. I swear to you, my budget is 19, but I'm going with 10 right now because I don't need to. But it's giving me about 0.35 of a share, about 2/5 of a share for every $10. Remember, $25 is not a lot. $25 a share. I put in $10. I almost have half a share. So I go $10 today, $10 tomorrow. You never know. By the time I get to the damn third, how many trading days do I have left for the cutoff? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trading days left after today. So 6 trading days, and I need about 10 more shares if I want to get one more warrant, right? But you know what? I don't need to stretch myself like that, because to get 9 more shares would cost me about $225. Not this week, bro. Not this month. Nah, $10 a day is all I've got. Whatever I come out to, that's what I get. I did make the new merchandise for you guys last night. I put a black hat on there and a black hoodie. So for the crew that was asking for stuff, it's there. If you guys see it, feel free to support the channel any way you want to. I really don't care if you buy the merch or not. I just have it there so YouTube says I'm partnering up the right way. You don't know how YouTube and I have conversations. Matter of fact, I even have a meeting with them this week coming up, and they sent me an email, and it's like for a webinar or something. They want you to be the best YouTube channel you can be. I said, I'm just going to be the best me I can be. I don't care about that stuff. I'm just trying to look the right way of my investments. Check this out. You guys want to look at it? Check this out. This is GameStop, right? First, always when in doubt, zoom out, right? Here's the monthly. By the way, got a lot of purple lines here that I drew months ago, weeks ago, days ago, and they all hold true, just so that we know. Monthly chart looks like we have a extreme bullish pennant, okay? Extreme bullish pennant with no give back. And what I mean by that is you're not falling back down to the ground. When we hit the lowest as we were going to hit, this just happened to be that 500, now 200 moving months right here. This is monthly, 200 monthly, okay? We hold that support. That was the bottom of the stock, and we bounced off of it. Natural that we would have this. I mean, even if you have like these 6-year investors, 10-year investors, everybody's supported down here at the $10 range. Awesome. Feels great. So we push off of it. We look good. Our right up here, this is going to be your 50-month range. You literally is your resistance. It just plays out. This is our resistance. Boom. So when you're in this pennant here, you're going to go ahead and shrink it on down. We're going to get down to the weekly. So now that we're on the weekly, here's what you really want to find out. Where's your support? What are you crossing? We actually have a golden cross, meaning we're going to have an uptick. Yeah, you'll have a drawdown a couple of weeks. It's not, everything's not going to be green and rosy and everything. But I remember reading the chart here, and we had this tick up. Now, when you have this golden cross for a couple of weeks here, you inch, retraction happens, but you don't get scared off of it. You keep going, inch. So when this is all going on, the stock's at like $5. You end up having a retraction and a push out, and you end up going up 100%, guys. It's a 100% move from here, the support, all the way through. So when you actually get your golden cross, boom, all the way up, you're actually going from around $3, $4 a share up to 10.5. So yes, 2.5 times your money. So right now we're at a golden cross. And that golden cross came in at $20, $21 in that range, 22. Tony always, I bought the bottom. Oh God! Let me tell you, you don't get trophies for what a win in a week. I bought it, I sold it. I bought it, I sold it. Yeah, how much taxes are you paying in all those non-capital gains that you call them realized gains? Trash. Anyway, and it's not like you put the money back in to buy more. Who knows what he's doing? Probably paying for more chicken coops, but. As you push through here, you're at $22, right? 2.5 times more than that, you're going to be looking at a $50 to $60 stock. So 50 to 60 puts you back at the top end of this other end of your cup. So this is the cup, okay, guys? Just so that we're clear, there is, let me see, can I do it? Should I do the daily? I can do it on the daily. Okay, cool. So this is what you're doing with your stock, okay? Just so that we're clear, so you guys can see it plain as day. You're looking at couple of different things. Let's go over here. Let's do can I change that? I want to go drawing mode. Cool, thank you. So you're here on this end of the cup, right, guys? And as you're coming down, this is your little valley here. We now are looking for our second place up out of here. And that's your battle. Now, what that does, and I want to make this a little lighter and a little brighter and a little thicker. There it is. Okay, so that big, thick purple line right there that we have, I wonder if I should even change it from thick purple. Let me go to something you guys can see. Green. We'll do green. It's fine. So that big green line, you see the big, thick, this is your cup. And then you'll eventually get a handle where you'll play in this area. And then you'll have a leg out of this triangle. Now, this all correlates with the diamonds and the Doritos that we play in. Okay? So you have this bullish pennant right here. This bullish pennant right here, okay? Bullish pennant. To highlight the bullish pennant, just so that we can see it clearly, I can see clear is the thicker purple. Oh, you know what? Let's go ahead and do a yellow. Yellow looks good. So the original bullish pennant you see is here, okay? And for all these these TA guys that don't know this stuff, they'll figure it out one day. They'll be like, "Damn, man, you know why? You know why Marantz wins? Because he's not doing daily TA. He's doing yearly TA. He's actually doing shit that matters to the markets." So the compression of your stock, the amount that people buy and hold and want to see it go up, great. Everyone's a buyer in this triangle here. This triangle here, a couple things have happened in this triangle. One, as of today, we now know shorts are increasing versus decreasing, and I'll show you that. Additionally, the float has expanded. Institutional ownership has gone up. And, of course, you look at yourself, and I'll even use this channel as being the market survey. We've all increased our percentages, right? So even the insiders. So in this window here is where the bulk of ownership has increased, yet the volume has not, okay? So even though the price decreased, even though they pushed down the price, which is shorts, it's fine, the volume has not gone through the roof, but yet our ownership has. And we know this. There's so many ways to measure it. There's so many metrics. And then, of course, our cash as a company in this window has gone from $1 billion to $9 billion. Our earnings have gone from losing $500 million to making $500 million. That's $1 billion swing. There's cash flow. There's swinging. There's margins. There's PSA graded cards. There's Pokemon. You name it. Everything's here in this window. So how violent do you have a breakout from this window? Before you think about what's going to happen to the stock here, I want you to go look back at, and remember, we're using traditional metric systems, okay? I'm going to explain it to you. Here's how we work it. This chart here has the same issues that I'm showing you, okay? Pay attention. The red is here. That is your bullish pennant of previous times, okay? On a 3-year run, you had this. You had this bullish pennant on a 3-year. You had a tick up all the way to flagpole. You had it carved out. Guess what we got at the apex of it? We got the breakout. So you actually got your confirmation, just so that we're clear, from here. You came down, you carved it out, and you found your other leg, okay? So that happened in 3 years, okay? That's going to be your carve out of the stock, break out of the Dorito itself. You had your other side of the cup. Now here is your way out of it. This is going to be the handle. This is your handle. Now you have your leg up out of the handle, okay? And that's going to be on a bigger triangle. Now we have the smaller triangle we're using, accelerated time frame. You have this triangle here. The bullish pennant, bullish pennant. Now, play the whole thing out. Play the whole thing out. Go here. Look at this bullish pennant that's dark purple right now. Okay? Dark purple. I don't want to use the darkest. I'll use this one. So that purple is there. That's your pennant right now. You have a flagpole at the base of it over here. This is your flagpole over here on this side. You are now going to get at the apex of this. I don't care if we break out and we go test the top over here, the other side. You can still go sideways for the next year or two. It wouldn't matter, but catalyst can happen. But you will break out of here, and you will have a flagpole the size of this flagpole out of this one. So this flagpole here, just for law of mathing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going with 6. Let me do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll just do 5 for argument's sake. So even if you broke out at the apex of what this is, 5 up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're in the middle. You're looking at the breakout for GameStop to be worth anywhere from 500 to 900, settling around 700. That's what's going to happen. Your stock is going to break out in a vertical from here all the way up. And it's going to get somewhere way, I don't want to make the whole line. Let me get rid of that really quick. I'll show you what it's going to look like. You're going to break out of this zone, and you're going to go up all the way to about here. That's going to be GameStop. And when you look at it for the monthly, you'd be like, man, Marantz, how can you tell me that we're going to go out and up? And it'll be a sideways action. It'll actually go something like, it'll be drawn out, and I'll show you how I know. It'll be drawn out like this. It'll be drawn like that, and it'll look like that. It'll be like very violent like this, boom, but up out of here. And you're going to be like, wow, we're in a whole new world. We are. New announcements, new ownership, new everything. And maybe you lost people out of this stock somewhere in the 70s and 60s. Maybe you lose people when they hit the other side of this cup of the whole thing, right? The whole transaction goes something from over here. Stand John, give it to me. Give it to me. So you go from this whole side, you get a whole cup, and you're here, and you end up picking back up out of here. Now, how do I know all of this is going to happen? Okay. I've seen a lot of retail companies in my day. A lot of stock. I read a lot of things, and I watch a lot of things. And I've been an owner of a lot of different securities in my days. Take away all the lines. Take away all the lines, and this is what it looks like. Take away all the lines, and this is what GameStop looks like on the monthly. It looks as if it doesn't want it to go up. It wants it to go sideways. And the longer it goes sideways, the more violent the rip's going to be. Today is Costco's earnings report. Okay. The same action that you're looking at right now on this stock is Costco stock. This is the weekly, guys. This action right here, this little moment right here, is the same thing that you're looking at on GameStop. You're looking at a stock that had a run up. You had a flagpole up. You had a retraction down to the 500-day moving average. Tested out. Found the bottom. Found its support. Went up. Didn't go as high. Higher lows, lower highs. Look at this. Boom. You are trying to touch the top of it the whole time. You are trying to break past the ceiling, and you can't. You're getting pushed down. Your support is holding up. Your support's holding you there, and you're getting pushed down. Then, at the end of it all, you have the breakout. Now, here's the chase. And you run. And you run. And you run. You double in value. You went up 100%. And you go, wow, wait a minute, man. It's 100%. Okay. Pay attention to this movement. 292 all the way to 600. Okay? Pay attention. 292 to 600. This is a 100% move. Good. This is a 100% move. Right after all of that consolidation, you got another 100% move. Now look at this stock. This stock is doing it again, consolidating, getting tight right here, looking to have a breakout. A breakout from what? From 780 to, or I call it 800. 800 to 10 to 11, $300. Okay, well, we have to do some math here. Instead of it being, that's like a 30% run. If I go 30% on 1,000, I'm looking around 1,200 to 1,300. So as I go up, I'm looking to be in this range here where I said it would be. So after earnings are great, earnings are not. A couple of weeks from now, you should see something happen here. Is it going to keep going sideways, or are we finally going to have a leg up? That is how stocks move, based off of not selling, based off of diamond handing for years and years and years. But, you try to tell people to pay attention to these things, and they don't look at GameStop the way you do. When I look at this right here, it's showing me on the daily that we were touching the bottom. They pushed us below it. That's when Roaring Kitty goes, oh, hell no. I got to get in here. I got to talk it out. I got to start making memes. I got to start buying shit. Roaring Kitty made his money right here. You saw it. Now what do you see? Now you see consolidation. Not only is this being pushed out and back up, it's bowing back up. That's why when you go on the trend channel, you go from here to here. Look at what it's going to do. It eventually is going to go back up and to the right. Because if I took this point here and I put it down here, what does it tell you? That we're actually supposed to be inverted and going up. There's no trend on GameStop, no matter how I do. If I go all the way down here, that is still going up. You just don't see it. It's going sideways like this. That's the trend right now, to push it out. It eventually is going to go to the moon. You have nowhere to go. You can look at it any way you want. This is a ramp up. I already did it. I already looked. I already know. But, when you're looking at TA for 10 years, 7 years, 8 years on a stock, you can't talk to these day traders. These day traders don't understand what this support is down here. This support is real. And that's your daily right now. So 25.54 is great. We're going to hold past 21.73, and our 50-day moving average is 23.60. So we're holding 23.60. We're not holding the 25.89 right now, but we have till tomorrow to capture right back up to the 200-day moving average. I can see you close out strong tomorrow. There's just a lot to look at here. Thank you for the super chat, Dirty Randy. Wow, man. Appreciate it. You guys are always supporting the channel, and I appreciate you guys. So this is the life and breath of the stock. Now, let's talk about what's not talked about. I actually got a message, and it said something about warrants, and like somebody did not understand. I think it was Silver and Trade, right? And Silver and Trade, I could have made a video, and I could have been like, yo, man, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. You're stupid, or, like talk crap to people. I'm not. That's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to uplift my people right now. So let me go get the comment, because I know it's somewhere. I'll find it, and then I'll explain it, because I want to read what he wrote so I understand what he was saying. So, Tony, you're live. You got 36 people. That's awesome, bro. Shorts are petrified. Are you petrified, Tony? You're petrified. At first, I was afraid. I was petrified. And then I couldn't think of how I was going to live without you by my side.
Just woke.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, Tony's terrified. Thinking how he did me wrong, and I grew strong. And I learned how to get along. But now I'm back from outer space. Okay, here we go. Here's the comment. Let me see if I can pull it up. Well, I'll just read it. You guys are watching the charts. It's fine. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and put it on the... Remember, the whole market's down. Not GameStop can't hold the 200-day moving average. Let me rephrase that. The whole market's taking a shit. In the woods. Hey, Rabbit. The shit stick to your fur when you go to the bathroom. The shit stick to your fur. No, not at all. Okay, so there's GameStop. You guys go and look at it. It's fine. All right, so here you go. What's your best estimate for GameStop fair value? Ooh, Vlad, great question. Great question. My best estimate for GameStop's true value? Best estimate for GameStop's fair value. Ooh, man. Okay, let's look at it in 3 different parts. Let's give it first. Let's use all the metrics. Let's use P ratio first. So P ratio, they're in the 30s, which is fine. But that forward P ratio is even lower than that, with the fact that they're even decreasing stores, increasing revenue. And so they're going to make $600 million. Even next year it'll be $700 million a year. I'm so sorry. So I got them worth at least 50 times earnings, because regular companies are trading at 50 right now, right? Like a premium, they're not even the S&P 500. So the demand for shares is not even there. There's hardly any ETFs that contain GameStop, only 100. So you don't have enough demand for the shares yet. I think the demand for shares will do more for the stock price than the fundamentals. I think the demand for the shares is going to increase because they're going to be in the S&P 500 and or be eligible. So then what people start doing, like they did for Robinhood, they're going to price it in. They're going to be trying to pump up the stock price. They're gonna be like, yo, they're eligible. They got $11 billion worth of cash. They make money. That we got to go get it. So then I think everybody comes to the table at that point before the announcement for S&P 500. That's the first thing. So I think that being eligible for the S&P 500 is around $40 a share on 650, right? 650 million shares is going to be what they have after the warrants are exercised. So are all warrants going to be exercised? Probably not. Does GameStop have a backer saying we'll exercise whatever warrants aren't exercised? When they go to the markets and they buy them the last day of the expiration date. We don't know. We won't know that till next year. But I will tell you, GameStop's going to be worth around $23 to $25 billion at that point. And that's going to be because of $32 strike price on 650 shares. That puts you at around $20 billion. So that's just market cap. That's not, there's not a multiplier there. There's not a... how can I put a premium? There's not a premium. So the relationship with PSA, can you monetize on that? Obviously you can. Look at powerpacks.com. Tony De Niro, it's still in beta. Thank you. It's still in Tony De Niro mode, beta mode. So I think that GameStop doesn't have a multiplier yet for the free cash flow, because a lot of people associate free cash flow with the selling off of buildings via Canada and France and whatever, which it doesn't matter. Cash is cash. Where'd you get it and are you burning it? The whole idea is that the operations aren't burning cash, which is great. The market, the pile of money is going to generate $300+ million just in interest. So you got to give that value. So Yeah, and then cash itself, you got $11 billion of cash. Your stock's at least worth $11 billion, right? So that would be $21.72 a share. Net cash, $15 a share. I know a lot of people like to know that number too. What do I think it's worth? Yeah. Oh, if they deploy the cash, if you deploy the cash and then you get a multiple on deployed cash, just like you would get a multiple on debt. You get to buy infrastructure with debt, leverage it, but because you bought Plants Parenthood and whatever the hell you bought, I don't even know. I always say that Plants Parenthood, whatever. If you guys don't know, Planned Parenthood, never mind. Anyway, so I think that GameStop, if they leverage their debt, if they leverage their cash, they'd have to get a multiple of 3 at a minimum. So that's already a $30 billion company. That already puts them in the S&P 500. And that gives you shares worth every bit of $50 a piece. And then I would also argue that GameStop, given a premium now that they're profitable and we know they clean it up, you got to give them the Ryan Cohen premium. You got to give them the cult premium or a cult. You know that. We don't go away from it. So I think GameStop should be worth $75 to $100 fundamentally right now. Right now. And I think a lot of people know that. I think a lot of people know that because if you're willing to give Palantir multiples based off of their earnings, which are quite similar to GameStop, yet they'd have $3 billion less cash, and they can't generate the billions that GameStop just did, and their float's 2x, is 200 million shares, or 2 billion shares, I'm so sorry. So there's no way you could give Palantir a valuation of $450 billion and not give GameStop $100 billion. You just have to. If you're handing out multiples, we're talking about ops margin being the operational profit, just profit margin itself, almost 10%. There's companies out here who cannot mimic that. You can't grow, you can't scale, you can't do what GameStop's doing with what they have. The fact that they make so much money per man hour, per dollar, per square foot is mind-boggling. $60,000 of profit per employee, $600,000 of revenue per employee. Like, those are huge numbers. Huge numbers. I mean, the only person who's going to beat that probably like Amazon. I mean, you can do the math. Go look at somebody like Costco. Costco literally makes 3% ops margin. 3%. GameStop is like 3x that type of company right now, based off of efficiency. So they have not been given a premium for the efficiency. That's been the problem. But the negative is that Ryan Cohen is a failure, right? And all I got to tell you guys is Ryan Cohen, and I want to dial this in. I want you guys to focus on me for a minute. And I want to make this very clear. This whole next rant in my head that's baking, it's been baking for like, I don't know, a day or two. You ask this question, it triggers me, man. Marantz, I thought you were a liberal. What? Bro, I have been to more Trump rallies than liberal votes in my body. Just know that. Okay, so it's crazy, huh? I'm a liberal. I'll read the chat. You guys know I read the chat. I do all that. But I think GameStop can go north of 100 easy, and it should be happening now based off of scarcity, supply and demand. But we'll talk that out. I want to talk about Ryan. It's one thing. I've been watching interviews and, Jim Cramer, Brian Suzy, Tony De Niro, all these other people out there that talk negatively about GameStop, about the leadership, and then everyone turns the page and acts like the internet doesn't exist and like their bullshit doesn't live on the internet. All the stuff they ever said wrong about him. Even Martin Scarelli and Dan Ives and Michael Packer, and you guys know that I was watching this stuff and they were like, I think Ryan Cohen's the issue. I think he's terrible. Eric Jackson, the new guy who's pumping out open door technologies, and everybody's trying to tell you got to get in here, man. I'm like, did you hear what he said about Ryan Cohen? Why would I ever buy a share with him? He said Ryan Cohen's a snake. He's terrible and he doesn't engage with the community. Everybody thinks Ryan's just a meme guy and they're not understanding. Like, let me ask you, what would you do in life if you weren't afraid? You're afraid of failure. You're afraid of things. You're afraid of people's opinions. What would you do if you weren't? Like, I'm not afraid of shit. You guys think I am. I'm fearless. I said, let's go do it. Fuck it. Let's try. Let's fail. I don't care. I don't care. And that scares people. Somebody who's not afraid scares people. You're not afraid to speak your mind. You're not afraid to have a stance. You're not afraid to even try and fail. People don't do that. Ryan Cohen is not afraid to fail. Yes, he's a billionaire. He has those luxuries. But, okay, well, then maybe that's the premium, right? Maybe that's the premium of what I'm trying to do. But I think about it like he was in his 20s and he developed Chewy and it's $1 billion business and he sold it. And then because it wasn't a profitable business in some people's minds, they don't understand value. This is like the elementary thing to do. To go up and tell someone, oh, you filed for bankruptcy, you're a loser, you don't know how to do math, or maybe you're not good at business. It has nothing to do with that. There's other ways of making money in this world. Building something, whether it's leveraged on debt or not, or it's in the growth stage, now it's a profitable company, it's raking it in, and their CEO's the top 10 CEO pay-wise in the country, right? So, like, what are we doing? Are we not going to acknowledge that Ryan built something and that it's that great? Or is it going to be like your friends tell you, man? You know what your friends always do? They go like this. They go, you ever hear this? They go, bro, you changed, bro. You changed, man. You sold out. Oh, you're different, bro. Oh, you like Trump, bro? Nah, bro, you changed, bro. Nah, we supposed to hate him, bro. Charlie Kirk, bro? Come on, bro. The dude's hate speech, bro. You changed, man. Do you know what another word for change is? Grown. You've grown. You've grown up. You've changed because maybe you don't want to surround yourself with the idiots that were around you before. Maybe those ideas weren't going to be constructive to what you were doing. Maybe if I was building a company and I didn't want to do it this way, I didn't want to do it the brick and mortar way, I didn't want to overextend myself, I didn't want to cut the wrong corners. Maybe I've learned that those things cost me money. These investments cost me money. Maybe I'm not the one running around chasing investments like Bed Bath & Beyond, like Tupperware, like Big Lots, like open door policies, like Unity. It doesn't matter the percentage of growth you might get in a stock. You know, they go, oh, but I made money. No, you didn't make money. Did you sell? What'd you do with the money when you sold it? Did you pay taxes on that money? Is it gone now? Is it fleeting? Did you go on a vacation? Did you buy a vehicle? Did you buy a depreciating asset? What did you do? Because you didn't learn. You didn't learn what we're learning right now. And we're learning that GameStop is the greatest company that they don't want you to know about. There are absolutely no hacks. There are no mods. There are no video game glitches in life. There is no, oh, I discovered this algorithm and I know how to make, I don't know, maybe I need to talk to Roaring Kitty. But for most of us, it's just not there. You have to grind. You have to take the long road home. Sometimes it takes time. And right now for GameStop, it's taking time for people to see their profits in this investment. But that's Wall Street. That's the rating agencies. That's the crime of the century over there. They don't want to grade it. They don't want to analyze it. You know, in 2019, they had CFAs, right? And certified financial analysts, whatever they want to call them, I don't care. These financial gurus. The biggest graduating class of CFAs was 2019. And since then, from now, how much have they learned? How much have they learned about regulations of crypto, of short selling, of other things happening? These guys are stuck in their archaic ways. But why is it that we have a mass graduation for certified analysts everywhere and no one covers GameStop? No one knows how to give fair value to a company that is transitioning, pivoting, turnaround. They won't do it. Instead, you see anger all online. That's all you see. You see people pissed off. They make websites about it. They attack me. You know, Tony De Niro's bullish on GameStop, right? He's a YouTuber, 22,000 subscribers, more than me. Oh, 10,000 more than me. This guy should be frowned upon right now because he's bullish on GameStop naturally out of nowhere. I have not seen one video on the meltdown about him. Not one video that he's ridiculous. He's a loser. Look at his life. No, they don't talk about these guys on these websites. They only come here. They want to destroy us, and I'll tell you why. Because one, our viewership is real. Two, they want to get to you. Three, they want to destroy me. Destroy the guy that's right. But you know that fire? There's two things about fire you should know. Fire is almost like anger. When it's burning out of control, it'll destroy everything. But when you can control it, you can harness it, it gives you something. It cures a problem. The fire in me, I harness it. I put it in. I pull it in. I give it the knowledge. I give it the platform. And I do it right here in front of you. Unapologetically. The most organic website you'll ever see. The most organic growing you'll ever see on YouTube. And I didn't have to buy it. Okay? Because you can't buy GameStop. You can't buy the authenticity. Did I even say the word right? Yeah, there you go. That's how authentic I am. I don't care when I make a mistake. I'm not worried about your opinion on me. I want to know, are we getting the message out? Are people talking about it? Because when people stop talking about it, then you lose it. And you're not paying attention to every aspect of the trade or every aspect of the business. And I'm in there, guys. I'm shopping. Tomorrow, I'll be in line outside of GameStop well before the hours of it opening because I want to be the first one to get a mega pack. What? I don't know. The lines are going to be out of the windows. The announcement that came out yesterday from GameStop was like 6 different releases, all the cards in the world. You can't even fathom how many people are going to be outside of GameStop tomorrow. And the best part about it is I have all these guys who watch the show, guys and girls, ladies, and I accept it. I accept the failures. I accept the finality of the investment if it were to stop. I accept the choices I've made to be where I'm at today. I'm only human. I'm only human. So I'm letting you know now. There was a week last week. I was down on myself. I didn't know where I was going to go with the channel. I didn't know the direction. I didn't know what I was going to do, with my next day. It doesn't matter. The fearless appetite you have for the unknown is what drives you to do things that you'll never do. And I mean that respectively, like in the best way. It's called the fog of the journey. The fog of the journey is that I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know how we're going to get there. I don't know the direction. I don't know how GameStop is going to be $1 trillion company. What I do know is that if I keep my mind right, I keep my investment straight, I live my life the right way, I can be there. I can get there. We don't know. Nothing's given. Nothing's told. I don't need you to draw out a map and draw me up a play of how you're going to win the Super Bowl. Don't tell me the plays you're calling. Just execute and I'll believe. That's GameStop. That's me. I might be the biggest cheerleader in the world. I might be the biggest fan in the world. Maybe I'm educated on it. Maybe I know the players. Maybe I know how fast the 40s they run. Maybe I know how fast they jump, how high they jump. Maybe I know their history. Maybe I know where they've been. Just believe, man. That's it. On a Thursday. And I just tell you haters something. All of you haters that watch this channel every day, that want to see me crumble, that want my life over, wish I would die tomorrow, wish I wouldn't make another video, I want to remind you about this investment called GameStop. All right, all you guys call me a bag holder. All you guys call us failures all over the internet. But just remember this, Meltdown. Remember this, every short seller. Remember this, every fucking Brad in chat. I'm going to tell you sons of bitches something. No, we're not stuck in this investment. We're not stuck in this violent hole. We're not stuck holding bags. You're stuck. You're stuck watching me. You're stuck watching me be successful. You're stuck watching us win the trade. You're stuck watching us just fucking dance in the streets from sheer victory. Remember, I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me. And I'm going to fucking eat you alive. Every video, every clip, every live stream. You think I quit? I wake up with fucking vengeance in my heart. Because I am a GameStop investor. Because you have attacked me and my family. And I'm not going to let it go. People try to get tough online. They would never say that shit to you in their face. Well, guess what? I'm going to be in your face every day with another clip, another video, another parking lot video, another seatbelt video, another giveaway. Kids are going to smile. People are going to invest. And we're just going to be here. That's what the fuck we're going to do. It's GameStop. I'm bullish. Oh, yesterday I was bullish. And today, well, I'm just fucking bullish. That's what it is. And if you didn't know what it is, I'll remind you.
Welcome Welcome to Moran's Ranch, no advice on finance. Spin the wheel and take a chance. Get an NFT and a little education. The system got undertow, that knowledge is flotation. You wanna learn? Well, you came to right place. You're pumping AMC, might get slapped in the face. Get your due diligence, know who the villain is. Don't be a sheep when the shepherd's carnivorous. So come learn, laugh, and maybe you win big. And listen up, y'all, the wheel is not rigged. Everybody get a chance in the live chat. Kyoto spin wheel, you win just like that. Retail fight back and this retail winning. Y'all just wait, man, this is just the beginning. All fellow simians, GME group singing the truth. We just chillin', infinity pool swimming. So welcome to Moran's Ranch. A lot of knowledge but no advice on finance. Don't even need pants, you can tune in naked like Henry the Mayo Man. Internet's most hated. Don't wanna lose your money, then it's time for you to listen. If you're ignorant, invest in AMC, a superstition. The stream about ready, they told us to don't dance. I do what I want. Welcome to Moran's Ranch. 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 Welcome to Moran's Ranch.
Sorry, I needed a break right there. I needed to loosen it. I gotta let my blood get back to me. I go into the zone sometimes, bros, and I just start blacking out. I'm like Will Ferrell in Old School. I'm like, what the hell just happened? I don't know. Sorry. I'll read the chat now. I'll calm down. I can't calm down. Oh shit, bros. Guys, I really get this way. Just walking around. Thank you, Religious Muffin. He said, that's the truth. Hey, baby. Damn, baby. In high school, you was the man, baby. PMO on the weekly is just about to cross. Big moves every time this happens. Cool. Mods, any chance to unban me? 1 year Diamond member and a friend of the show. Rants, I'm a major disagreement on a bad day, I guess, and I got permaban. Do you know what it's worth? Nick Tannehill, I'll look you up, bro. I'll do the mods a favor. I'll look you up on the ban. You're on the ban list somewhere, Nick? Nick's been my dude for a minute. He ain't lying. Maybe he said some stupid shit one day, and maybe we just weren't having it. That's possible. But I support my mods, whatever they do. You know that. They're troopers, man. The Samurai 7, the 7 Samurai. Marantz, do you follow XRT as well? Is that ETF also being used to change GameStop's pricing? Okay, Mr. Stumbles. Let's get something very clear. I follow XRT, not to be confused with XRP. XRT is an ETF that tracks retail stocks. It is the most shorted ETF in the world. Okay, over 1,000% short at times. Do I care? Not at all. Do I think that it's held to hold stock, GameStop price and everything? Absolutely. Absolutely. Does a bear shit in the woods? Yes. I really think everything's there to hold down GameStop. I think selling off of crypto today is there to hold down GameStop. I think the whole market is. Remember, I'm a cult member. I'm brainwashed, bros. Are you kidding me? I must be. I'm over here entertaining, these Erica Kirk hate videos. What the fuck? What are they trying to tell me? Hey, Moran, start thinking like this. I go, okay, let me think like this. Hold on. So let me get this right. The only people that benefited from Charlie dying was Turning Point USA and its employees. What? Oh. Yeah, Charlie turned down $150 million from Israel to stop speaking bad against them. They said, we need that 150. They've never been millionaires a day in their life. Shit. Kill Charlie becomes bigger than ever. Who wins? Everybody. Wait a minute. Oh, Rance, are you a conspiracy theorist? Nah, I'm a realist, bro. I'm a realist. This has happened before. The world has happened before. Huh. I just live in it. And you know what I hate? I hate people that watch the show and they go, oh, you're a Trumper though, bro. You're MAGA. Yeah, I'm MAGA. Doesn't mean I like everything Trump says. Doesn't mean I agree with everything the administration does. I don't like everything my wife does. Let me tell you. She watches some dumb shit. She might say some dumb. I'm like, what the hell are we doing? Another cat? What am I going to move out of the house because of it? No. No. Just trying to teach you something. But I'm picking him over Kamala. Come on. They said somebody. This is how dumb. You guys want to know how dumb the Dems are on this shit? This is how stupid that girl Z Sanchez. You guys know who I'm talking about? The one who's running Ground Game USA. This is. I just want to prove the intellect. Okay, this is the way debates happen in the world of the left. This is why I could never. Okay, Z Sanchez, Z Cohen, right? Z Cohen Sanchez, right there. That's her name, right there. Watch this. I swear to you guys, I could never do this. We don't care about you, Z, and what you're saying. So, personal account? She has a personal account? I had no idea. I might have to check that out. Okay, but what'd she do with her real account? What the hell happened? Oh, no. No. What did you block me? Did you block me? Oh, bro, give me a break. Is that how you're gonna do this, little lady? Z, you blocked me, therefore I can't see your.
Today is May 9th of 2025, and the Trump administration has just arrested a Democratic.
So I don't get to see what you post, so you get to hide now. Oh no, this is gross. You guys don't know, but what she really said. Yeah, see the untrue.
Making this video at risk of getting severely canceled. But I built my entire platform on standing up for what I think is right, even if I'm standing alone. And right now, it feels like I'm standing alone, and I'm pretty nervous to release this. I was on the Unfuck America tour, and I see a lot of creators talking about what happened. And I have seen a lot of half-truths, misinformation, and now dangerous allegations, including fraud. So I wrote a detailed Substack article, and it includes screenshots of our private group conversation. And if you're a creator that's making these videos and lives dragging Z through the mud, I just want to let you know, I redacted everybody's information. I am not here to drag anybody else through the mud. I am here to fucking end this so that we could finally focus on fighting fascism, which was the original intent. I do not believe that Z. Cohen Sanchez is a racist. Well, not any more racist than any other progressive white person trying to unlearn the system in which they were raised in. If you care about facts and making an educated decision with receipts, the link is in the link tree in my bio.
Oh, bro, you didn't even post anything. How are you going to cancel something?
I'm making this video.
You're weak as fuck, bro. Come on with the shit. Okay, let me tell you what's my problem with this. Them hiding the videos and everything. This is the way they argue. They go like this. Kamala Harris slept her way to the top. She did blowjobs the whole way there. And then this is what Z Sanchez does. Z does a video and she goes like this. She goes, well, Kamala Harris got 4 million something votes in the primary. So that would be 4,400,000 something blowjobs. And if she's really good at it, then maybe 15 minutes a pop. So then it would take her 127 years to get it done. This is what she wrote. And I'm just like, what? You think you got to blow everybody? Ignorance. I'm done with these people. I'm done with it. You guys got to see it to believe it. Anyway, back to the chat. Back to reading the chat. Whatever. I'll get hyped up, bros. Don't start with me right now. Don't do it. Oh, Amber, you pulled any power packs? CCP, drive safe. Look at the video. There we go. Mr. Stumbles. Yes, XRT is one of the ETFs being used to suppress GameStop. I don't have it in hand, but I remember reading DD post on him subreddit. You didn't have to read it. We talked about this years ago. We talked about it. Well, I made a video at least a year ago or 2 years ago. Without a doubt. Hi, Marantz. I've just gone through. You guys got to stop going to Superstock, by the way. I'll say it out loud. Superstock is compromised. Superstock is bullshit. Reddit is bullshit. I promise you. Because they've come in here and talked to me before. They've hit me in the DMs. And I told them, I don't want to associate myself with you guys. I'm good. Remember, I'm the one who pushed back against Ian Carroll, and they didn't. They wanted it. They were like, come on, Ian. Come on, Ian. Nah, don't do that shit. Don't partner up with that guy. You guys heard him from his own words. If that were the case, we'd all be out. We'd all be broke right now with Bed Bath & Beyond receipts. We'd have receipts. But I bought it once. The Q-tip never changed. DK Butterfly. Hey, whenever this is code word, bros. Whenever somebody says DK Butterfly, just know, okay? Just know. Run. Stupid asses. If you don't know what I'm talking about right now, don't do it. You might need to get some help, buddy. Buddy, who's gonna help me? Donovan, you gonna help me? Donnie boy. This guy's doesn't want to help me. Don't say I need to get help if you're not willing to help me yourself. You guys think I need help? Who thinks I'm unhinged? You guys think I'm unhinged? Isn't that a website? Unhinged.com? I don't know. There's people in the front. Hi, my name's Tonko Native. I remember Tonko said he's in the States right now. He said he was leaving the Philippines, coming to the States for a little bit to make some money, then he'll go back. I'm nervous. Guys, I look out my window every day. Tonko Native? Because not that he would shoot me or anything like that, but Tonko knows karate. He knows Muay Thai. He knows Taekwondo. He knows, I don't know. He knows tie my shoes. Hey, what's up, tie my shoes? How you doing, bro? He's all, his dad told him that was like a form of martial arts. Son, you know how to tie my shoe? No, I don't know how to tie a shoe. You don't know how to tie shoe? We tie shoes like these. Oh, no. Marantz, you're being culturally insensitive. What kind of accent are you doing right now? I don't know. I don't know what accent I'm doing. I'm not very talented. I only do the 3 accents I know. Everything ends up being Australian and English mixed in. Aye, throw another shrimp on the barbie, aye? Cheerio, mate. I don't know. Come hither, my father. I don't know. Looks like a few 100K shorts today, according to Fintel, not including naked shorts. Ooh. Costco had no shorts. Oh, let me tell you, bro. That was another thing about compression. Going through the roof, baby. It's happening. Yep, my kiddos, consoles, video games, accessories. For me, backpacks, wallets, socks. There we go. Hey, think about this, Amber. Here's what I want you to think about, Amber, okay? You've been watching the show for a couple of years now. And here's what I really want you to understand. If it weren't for the show, would you even shop at GameStop? Not invest in GameStop, right? Anybody could buy shares. Anybody could invest into it randomly. Oh, it looks like a good start to buy. But would you ever shop there if it wasn't for us? I know. It's tough, man. It's tough. To always sum it up, we have nowhere to go but up. Honk, honk, honk your horn. Get 'em, gang. Very cool supporting GameStop. Smash the like button. Loving the Pokemon drops in GameStop tomorrow. Bro, tomorrow's crazy. I haven't decided yet if I want to be there. Like I say, I'm going to be there, right? But you guys don't know what it's like for me. Like my mental think's different than yours. One, I go, okay, I could go there and record and talk and give away stuff. Hey guys, we're doing a video right now. Just want to be outside of GameStop. We're going to give a free gift just for waiting out here, waiting for the Pokemon GameStop. Boom, we can travel. I can go from GameStop to GameStop to GameStop because I think people are going to be spending the night. If you don't know this, people are going to be out there right now, today. Tents, chairs, carne asada on the grill, all that shit. I promise you, bros, if you guys don't think so, that everybody wants this drop on all of these things. You don't think people want the Magic the Gathering Spider-Man cards? Whoo, you haven't met Spider-Man fans. And it's going to be on sale tomorrow. So you got to get in line now. How likely can DJ raise the market cap minimum to keep GameStop out? Doesn't matter. You know, eventually, it doesn't matter. It's like one of those things. You become, it's something I learned long time ago about getting promoted. You want to be promoted, right? You want to get promoted at your job, or you want to get promoted. Maybe you want your company to get promoted to a better credit rating, or another plateau on the market and become S&P 500 company. Maybe you want that promotion in life. But let's talk about you as a person. How do you get promoted? You could fake it. You could go in there and razzle and dazzle, and people believe in you, and they'll be like, yo, maybe we'll give him a chance. You know, he looks like he has potential. You ever been promoted on potential? Oh, God. Get that shit out of here. Get that NFL draft pick out of here. That's why you have failures in the first round. That's why you have failures in the second and third. It's all bullshit. Anybody will tell you, I'm going to trade you this third round draft pick, fourth and fifth and sixth, second round draft pick for a proven veteran? You're crazy. Give me the proven veteran every time. It always works out. It always does. Most of the time. Always. Most of the time. Whatever. You want to get promoted? I'm going to tell you how you guys get promoted. So it's the same thing I told all my employees for years and years and years. Become undeniable. That's it. You become so undeniable that when they say, hey, we've got a position open, and everyone looks at each other and goes, oh, yeah, that's so-and-so. No, we already got somebody to fill the spot. It's so-and-so. It's undeniable. He's the next man up. It's undisputed. Not one person could say, well, what about so-and-so? No, you yourself become undeniable. You've never missed a day of work. You never ask for anything, and all you do is work your ass off, and you know all of it. You know the 2 jobs above you, 1 job below you. You know everything. You know all the responsibilities of that position coming to you. You become undeniable. Then there it is. Yeah, you could get it earlier than that. You could get it later than that too, which you shouldn't be able to do. But I'm just saying, nepotism, right? Buddy system. I don't know. Never happened to me until I think GameStop's going to have to become undeniable to get into the S&P 500. I think it's going to have to be so blatant. It's going to have to be like, wait a minute, guys. We've got a company making $1 billion a year on profit. They have nothing against them negatively, and their market cap is $50 billion. They are massively 2 times X any other company, retail company. They have all this cash in the world. They're monsters. Monsters. Gotta let them in. Gotta get them in. Matter of fact, we gotta move somebody to move them in. Just wait. It's going to happen, guys. It's inevitable. There's no doubt about it. It's a freight train. It's a snowball. It's rolling now. Just remember I told you. Remember I told you. That's how it's going to happen. So doesn't matter what they raise the requirement to get into the S&P 500 to. Does not matter. Keep raising it. You're going to end up raising it so damn high, GameStop's going to produce so much to get there, and by the time you can't get anyone else in there, they're going to be in the NASDAQ 100. They're going to be up at the upper echelon of that S&P 500. You're going to be looking at them with new glasses, babe. That's GameStop. And you don't believe me? Okay, then don't. I'm just really good at math. I guess merchandise and retail and business, yeah, okay. But math tells me that they're better than every company out there right now. You can name the company and we'll talk. How the hell does GameStop have more cash, cold hard cash, dollars right now, than NVIDIA? NVIDIA has $4.5 trillion of market cap and maybe 7 customers to talk about. That's it, bros. You're kidding right now. I'm telling you how good GameStop is. It's that good. It's crazy good. It's unbelievable. They just don't know it yet. I'll still be here. I'm going crazy. Go watch The Big Short. Watch those dudes. They're calling the 80 ratings. They're like, what are you guys talking about, man? Like, what are we talking about? The numbers aren't adding up. And we're doing the same thing. We're like, what are you talking about? They don't have any corporate debt. Like, they literally don't have a single dollar that they owe to people. And they're making hundreds of millions of dollars, and they have billions of dollars in the bank. They're never going bankrupt. Like, why are we not giving them a higher rate, a higher multiple? Why is it that GameStop's $10 billion of cash is not given the multiple it deserves? And then the business itself that's generating $500 million, and every other company that has the same metrics is a $50 to $400 billion company. 50 to 400. And we're at 10, 11, 12. It's criminal. This is a criminal misvaluation of a company called GameStop. Believe it. Or don't. I'll be here. Failure is a stepping stone to greatness. You know what I think, Carter, and I do realize that. I know that failure and or actually I know, greatness and accomplishments are just on a mountain full of failures, right? I've always said it's the peak of those failures. But it's just success is just failure inside out. Just turn it inside out for me. Find a way to be successful with the failures given to you and the difficulties in front of you. That's it. So, I got to read all this chat, so I'm so sorry. By now, all high. There we go. Cool. Grind every day and everything you do in the building. GameStop is the best investment. Marantz, let's go. Marantz, the words you express are beautiful. Yes, we are taking a long road, but we'll bring it home. Yeah. One day, man. One day. You know what I challenge? I challenge everybody who talks GameStop, who knows the fundamentals of the company, do all that. Just do it. Like, just hit record and just start talking off your chest, man. Like, talk about it, but talk off your chest, off your brain. No edits, no cuts, no stats in front of you, no bullshit. Just me and you and the camera. Just do this shit. Then I know you're real. Then I know you understand. Then I get it. Half these fucking merchants, these guys are salesmen. They're just trying to do shit, man. Nah. Stay home. Because I know the truth. I know what's going to happen. GameStop's going to go like $50. You're going to be like, oh my God. Look at this. We made 100%. Now we get all this money, put it in ETF, and we just sit on the dividends, and then we make some money, and we beat the markets, and we go, get the fuck out of here. These Girl Scouts. And not that I have anything against Girl Scouts, but I do when they're grown men. What did Dame Dash say? I don't have a problem with gay people. I got a problem with people acting like they're not. Yeah, I don't have a problem with day traders and swing traders. I don't have a problem with that. I just got a problem with them acting like they're not. Punks. They will never be able to destroy you. This channel you built, it is so, built it so that it can't fall. You know why, Burton? It's almost like GameStop. I tell you, this channel just emulates GameStop so many ways. We built this from the ground up. From the very bottom, every day, every live stream, all those hours when no one's watching. And it's cool, man. It's cool. And my dad was talking about it today, this morning. He's like, bro, you know how many people... I saw you posted 25,000 viewers last week. I said, yeah, we had 25,000 individual viewers last week. Like, that's a basketball arena? I said, yeah, that's how many people we could fill up a basketball arena. And that's a lot of investors. And people don't give you credit for it. People will be like, nah, it ain't shit. It's online. You got to have 1 million. No, you don't. Bro, 5 people can make a difference in investment. 10 people can make a difference in investment. In this case, we can make a difference in this investment. And you are. MAGA is going to create long lines. Did I say MAGA? I meant mega. Pokemon cards. We never fail. We learn and we grow. Marantz, best advice telling that kid to borrow from your GME position instead of selling shares to buy assets. Very smart. Thank you. Some people, we've been there. Yeah, we'll get you there. Yeah, Marantz. Don't effing forget. Marantz told you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Tune in and I get an effing rant. Those meltdowns be lurking hard. Crazy. Yes, inking all day. Hey, Ray. Hard. Pause. Yeah, they're there every day. The hate is nothing but jealousy. Jealousy. I don't like these girls all around me. I don't need jealousy. I can't play the music, so I'll sing it. I'm saving my copyrighted shows for other shows. Just not this one today. What happened in the case of the missing Pokemon cards? Found them. Oh, God. So I have this drawer, okay? It's right here next to me. It doesn't open. It got stuck in the open position because I put so much shit in it. Like these, I put all bumper stickers. I put everything Marantz in the top drawer. It caved the bottom. So it caved down into the next drawer. So when I try to pull out the middle drawer, it won't open. So this one's holding up. So what I had to do is I had to take apart this whole this whole thing, the whole cajon, if you don't know Spanish, okay, the whole dresser. Took apart the whole cajon, boom, 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 pulled it all out. And then I found the cards in the second drawer where they were hidden, where they wouldn't work. So I said, fuck it, let's do it. Mods, can I get, hey, I acknowledge you. Nick, stop talking, bro. Now it's getting annoying. Don't go streaking. No. Yo, joining late and catching up. I've been buying. I added 1,500 more shares. What the hell? I mean, damn, bro. Just put my whole collection to shame. And you know what, Jay? Hey, this is between me and Jay Kerwin right here. Mr. Kerwin, hi. Apparently, my influence is not enough because I don't put enough into GameStop. Which is crazy to talk to me. That's crazy to talk to me. I hope you guys are doing a lot because I wish I could. But I have bills. I have life. I have taxes, dude. Oh, God. It's so gross. I hate the state of California. Thank you, Marantz. My wife is forced to listen to you when we go to bed every night. I sub because I watch you more than anything else on TV. Thank you. Oh, bro. Nick, that's cool, bro. My dad and I were just talking about that. You know what because my dad shows me videos of like these funny dudes, right? There's some dudes out there, they're pretty funny, But they're Spanish videos, and I don't understand anything they're saying. I understand, but I don't care. And it's not funny to me. And I was telling my dad why it wasn't funny. He's like, these are hilarious. I'm like, Dad, that whole video is staged. The guy talking to the girl talking to the guy. Look at the camera pacing. I said, look at the angles. Look at how they keep them in shot. I said, there's just a camera there all out of naturally, and nobody cares. I said, secondly, everyone has a pace on how they talk. It's all staged convos. And he was like, oh. He's like, no, that's doctored footage. I go, that's not organic. I said, Pops, when I'm talking to people in the streets, that shit's real. And he was like, oh, your street interviews? I said, yeah, I promise you. We'll do that. We won't even hit breaks. We just go from one group to the next, talking. There's no prep. There's no like, hey, how you doing? I got to do this. Here, look this way. Don't look at the camera. We do all that shit right there, right in front of you. Don't care. I talk off the cuff. I just talk off the head. And here's the thing. What we were talking about was that he goes, I don't watch any sitcoms. I go, I know. You don't watch TV at all. I get it. You're in your phone. All you do is watch TikTok. Scroll. Guys, the greatest writers in this country are you. You're all writers of your destiny, of your life, of how you're going to play out this book. That's great. But I'm talking about writing in Hollywood, scripts, shows. People are doing it themselves. They're acting it out, and they're getting followers for it. Maybe they're really funny comedians. Maybe they're funny sketch writers. They have a great idea. They go, oh, I think we should do this video real quick. This is how they do it. And they make it themselves. I'm no different. I get in front of a camera. I start talking. I start saying what's in my head, which is crazy sometimes. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to hit record. I'll make this video. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it. It's just who I am. Boom, 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 boom. I'm living me. That's what people want to watch. That's what people want to do. They don't want to watch a fake laugh. Play the laugh track in the background. Tony De Niro, he took my cigar. He said that Charlotte was going to make a mac and cheese out of the box. So funny. He said he's skinny because she can't cook. No, really. See, it wasn't funny at all. See, Tony? I said something that wasn't funny at all, dude. That's how sad your life is, dude. I keep talking about you, bro. And you know why I'm going to talk about you every day? Because you're a GameStop investor. You're so bullish. You believe in Ryan Cohen and GameStop. Oh, my God, the trajectory of the stock is going to go up to $32. You're closer to the dividend date. And if they never gave out dividends last quarter, if they didn't announce any warrants, what would you be doing right now? You little fuck boy. What would you be doing? What would the videos be? What would the content be? Fucking garbage, kid. I don't give a shit what GameStop does. I don't care what announcements they make. Shares, splits, stock, nothing. I just buy and I just support and I just wear the shit. Or did you forget who got the tattoo, Tony? Did you forget? You forget. You can't make this shit up, kid. It's not like I decided one day I'm bullish on the stock. Who the fuck I am? Fucking kids, bro. Can't take these kids serious. Can't take these kids anywhere, dude. The guy's 50-something years old, changing his mind like he changed his underwear. Charlotte, hold on. He might have a midlife crisis the third time. And she might go drunk driving again. Who knows? These are all true stories, I guess. I don't know. I'm guessing. Marmalade, 100. Better than Trump. Who? I don't know, bro. I'm out of breath sometimes. Someone sent him the info onto the socials. Nah, bro. She deleted my shit. America is being absolutely cooked. Bro, it's working. People do not know what to believe. Yeah, I told you. Is a tweet from Donald Trump Jr. mentioning GME for real? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't follow people on Twitter like that. People, do you know what to believe? I know what to believe. GameStop. If it's comedy, it's never offensive. Spider-Man card's not Wolverine? No, Spider-Man. The only promotion I want is pay me my money. Wouldn't it make more sense for these guys to start covering now? They're getting plenty of notice of the Warren delivery. Asian, what's up, bro? Ace Lane, I don't know how to say your name. I don't know if it's Asian-y, Asa-any, Asa, Asani, 89. How you doing, bro? You make me want to drive to Garden Grove and have like some spicy ramen, bro. That's the best restaurant I know. There's a restaurant over there called Kimbap Paradise. My best Korean food restaurant I go to. I get excited right now just thinking about it. I can't go to the local one where I live here. We used to go to this Korean restaurant where I live, and the food was so good, and it was awesome. And I figured it was good and awesome because the restaurant was filthy. I have this idea that like filthy restaurants make good food. No. Shit, no. It's just cheaper. No, so this place was expensive. And I support it because it was Korean owned and run. And it got a C rating. Yeah. It got posted on the internet that they have like one of the lowest rated cleaning facilities. It's like not clean facility. They listed all this stuff. Apparently they found droppings and they found roaches and they found room temperature food and all this shit, right? Ruined my life. All my friends text me because they know that's all I eat, right? So they text me a picture of it and they go, "Bro, did you hear?" And I was like, "Did I hear?" I felt it. It's in my stomach. Ugh. I never go again. I can't ever go again. I wouldn't care if they got an A+ the next day. I'm never going back. I can't. That's a true story. True story. Hey, can I tell you guys another true story? Another true story. Some of you guys know this. Some of you guys know this about me. Growing up where I live, I was living at the time, I was in North Indio. I lived at my grandmother's house when I was a senior in high school for like a portion of high school. And I had 2 jobs. I worked at Hollywood Video. I had 3. I worked at Hollywood Video, Recreation Center. I worked the rec, sweeping the floors, basketball courts. And then I worked at Bob's Twin Kitchen. And Bob's Twin Kitchen was the job where I was the cook, the delivery driver, and the cleanup guy at the end of the night. And it was crazy. It was crazy. I didn't get paid much money, but whatever. But it's still to this day one of my favorite restaurants. My wife and I go there. We frequent it every week for years. I've spent thousands and thousands of dollars at Bob's. I mean, we used to eat it 2 or 3 times a week. And I just support it because it's locally owned, whatever. I know the owners. I used to work for them, and I support them. So I go online, and I'm at the drive-thru, and I order food. And it's probably like $50-something worth of food. And the only reason why you go to Bob's, I'm telling you right now, you don't go for the food. You only go for the hot sauce. They make their own hot sauce. It's different. It's not like any type of hot sauce you've ever had at a restaurant. It's way different. It's real watery, and it's different. You just dip your fries in it. You put it in your tacos, put in your burger. It's the only thing you want in life is this hot sauce. If you ever go to Bob's Twin Kitchen, make sure you get the hot sauce. So I look at my bag, and I see she only gave me 1 hot sauce. I ordered 6 tacos, 3 orders of fries, and taquitos deluxe, and a burger. I would like more than 1 hot sauce. And these hot sauces are very tiny little containers. And I looked in there, I go, she only gave me 1. Okay. I say, "Excuse me, miss, you only gave me 1 hot sauce." I was like, "Can I get 2 more?" She goes, "No. I gave you 3. And if you want more, you got to pay $1. And she had attitude, little young thing. And I was like, okay. So you only gave me 1, so I'm asking if I can get 2 additional. She goes, "And I told you that if you want 2 additional, they're $1. They're 50 cents each." And it wasn't the fact that they're $1. The fact was, it was the principle of it. The principle is I'm telling you something and you're telling me something otherwise. So I pull up in my truck. I go, "Okay, well, thank you so much. I won't be paying the $1." I said, you have a great day." And I drove off. So I drive around the corner, not even 10 feet. I drive, boom, get out of the way, park my truck, go inside. I take the food inside and I said, "Miss, can you come here?" She said, "Yeah, what's up?" And I go, "Can you go through the bags? Can you show me the 3 hot sauces you say you gave me?" And she's like, "I gave them to you. I can't take it if you took them out the bag." Oh, no. Now you're calling me a liar, right? So I call over the owner. He sees me right away. He's like, "Marantz, hey, what's up?" He loves me. I'm telling you, this guy's family. We know him very well. "What's up, bro?" I said, "Well, your employee here is being disingenuous, saying that she gave me something she didn't give me." I said, "But if you turn around and you look on the counter, there's the 2 hot sauce right there stacked on the counter that she forgot to put in my bag. And all I'm asking for is for my hot sauce so I can leave. That's it. I'm being very fun. I'm being very kind." And she doubled down. She goes, "Nope, that's for somebody else. That ain't for you." And I go, wow, 19-year-old talking to me this way. I mean, whatever. I said, she's young and she's talking to me this way. I said, "You know what? That's fine. You guys can agree to do business this way, but I won't." And then he looks at me and he's like shocked. I go, "It's a matter of respect. It has nothing to do with how much money I spend or how much money I don't spend." I was like, imagine if this were my first time here and you're this combative. I say, "This is a repeat business and I won't repeat my business." And I said, it's so real that it shocked him, and he gave me 6 hot sauce, right? Here, no, Marantz, no problem. And I go, no. You got to live with this employee. I don't. It's a choice. And I'm so principled that I left the hot sauce there and I drove off. And I'm not upset. I'm letting you know that when you don't have that tact in business, I don't talk to you anymore. I won't do business with you anymore. And that's the way I conduct myself in real life, period. On a lot of issues. This is why I'm so stuck on my guns on a lot of social issues where I'm like, oh no, I remember shit. So I'm like, oh no. So today, when I was with my dad, this morning, right across the street from the DMV is Bob's Twin Kitchen. But hey, you want to go get a bite to eat? We can go to Bob's. I said, we cannot. He looked at me and said, what? I said, we're not going to Bob's. We're going to go across. We're going to go to Andy's. I know it's 3 miles out of our way, but we'll go there and life will go on. That's just the principle of it. So you guys know I've always promoted Bob's Twin Kitchen since I've been here with you. Fortunately, I won't be eating there anymore because of this issue. And yeah, it's in the hood. It's like that, but not for me. Can't do it. I'll have to check out Kimbap Paradise now. Sheesh. Yeah, in Garden Grove. Marantz, can you talk about, you were going to talk PPG. Is that PPG yesterday and you couldn't do it? It's fine then. Cards. Yeah, I was just saying that private equity, they're involved in a lot of things. I don't have to go down the list anymore. You know, I have a whole series called Connect the Dots. Just pick one. Pick one, watch it, and you'll love it, okay? That's all I can tell you. The only promotion I want is to pay me my money. Cool. The stock market is and has always been a crime scene since the original stock market crash of 29. Possibly. No edits, no cuffs, off the dome piece. This is why you are Marantz Rants. Bro, you put that in orange? That's so hard. That's so hard, bro. I got a cousin camping at the store tonight. Mega is great set. We'll set out within minutes. We'll sell out within minutes of operating the store. Okay, that's what I was going to tell you. Okay. So, and thank you over here on TikTok. I see you, Amber. Appreciate you guys. Okay. So, Mega. Ooh, man. Here's my dilemma with GameStop, just so that we're clear. I'm already a very big GameStop investor and supporter of my life, right? I love GameStop. Everybody knows it. Yeah, I don't have to convince myself to shop there. I don't have, they don't need to buy me. They don't have to trigger me. Their advertisements do nothing for me. I'm already there, period. I drive by and I look. Somebody was put in the Discord that GameStop, somebody was selling a huge marquee GameStop sign for $1,500. They had 2 of them. They're massive. They're the size of a whole house. And I was like, how the hell could I buy that and get it home? Because the shipping's on you, that says. And I'm just like, how could I buy it? How could I get the freight? I got to rent a truck. I got to do it. It will cost me so much money. I want the sign. I want that sign. I want it in my backyard along my brick wall. And I'll have that shit ready to roll, bros. But I can't do it. So it's cool. I thought about it, though. My point being, people in line at GameStop are going to benefit from buying these products. It's going to, I always see kids out there with their parents. I'm going to support that. So I'm going to do something different. I'm not going to go out there and shop for myself, but I'm going to give these guys and these people a reason to shop. I'm going to record and or make a video of me giving away free stuff and having conversations about GameStop. So that's the plan. I'm going to plan to go out to GameStop tonight and do some videos. Hopefully, we'll talk to the wife about it and give away some Pokemon cards to the kids that I already have ready to go. And yes, I'll let them pick out of the book as well. So a book full of hits, and they're all going to get something. So I'll have top loaders. I'll have my penny sleeves ready to go so I can pull them out of the book and give it to them, and we'll go from there. I did get some videos of AJ recently. My boy AJ, biggest fan of the show. He took his cards in for grading. I didn't get to see the videos yet. They're in my Discord. I got to watch them. I'll watch them before I put them and I push play for you. If you guys do want to know what we got at GameStop, I took my cards in to get graded. They're getting graded right now. I don't have the grades yet. When I have the grades, that's why I hate those fake videos that people say, okay, we got our cards back from PSA. Let's see what they got graded. It's like, you're a liar. They send you an email and tell you what the grades are, period. Don't tell me you didn't look at the email. That shit comes out well before you go pick them up. So stop. Stop the bullshit. 1,801 cards for sale right now at GameStop.com, which is phenomies. Power Packs is still in beta mode, Tony De Niro mode. Liar. And here's all the products launching tonight at GameStop tomorrow in the morning. I know it says September 26th. I get it. But it's actually Friday, If it says Friday, September 26th, it's confusing because some people have it 26th on the door, which is tomorrow, and 25th today. Or is it tomorrow? Wait a minute. I'm wrong. It's not confusing. I'm a day ahead. I'm a day behind. Hold on. This is tomorrow, Friday? Oh, my God. Great Scott. Oh, my God. Hold on. Hold on. I thought today was Friday. Man, this shit's coming out tomorrow. Oh, I'm excited. I don't know if I can do the videos. I got to take my son to school. I can't be camping outside GameStop. I don't know, man. Hereby issues an official binding. So this is GameStop telling what they're issuing and what they're putting out. Okay, GameStop, also known as the greatest retailer of video games and trading cards and more, hereby issues an official binding, extremely serious recommendation that customers refrain from visiting GameStop location this Friday. Do not go to GameStop, guys. This is not a reverse psychology marketing stunt. Publishers have unknowingly created a perfect storm for hype surrounding several gaming's most beloved IPs. Friday the 26th is the date. Multiple highly anticipated releases that are sure to attract many enthusiastic customers. Pokemon Mega Evolutions Collection is released. I believe it is the final issue of the Scarlet versus Violet, whatever, promo. Guys, this is it. This is the biggest one. Booster boxes, ETBs, and more. Yu-Gi-Oh! Coming out. The Doom of Dimensions collection. Magic the Gathering. Spider-Man collection. EA Sports FC 26. Is that the soccer one? That's soccer, right? And a free Pokemon promo card for spending $15, which is nothing. We're going to spend that anyway. The combined release of these products will result in excessive lines, chanting of EA Sports, it's in the game, at unsafe decibel levels, and a total depletion of inventory faster than you can say, power to the players. All right, guys. So, they cannot guarantee that you will find parking. There's a really good time to make some friends in the parking lot, and that is tonight. You always want to talk about midnight releases? Let's talk about 24-hour releases. I'm excited. Score a 15% trade-in bonus on your PSA 8 cards or better. Pro memberships required for the footnote 3 if you lost a game. What was footnote 3? What was that? Footnote 1? It is footnote 2. Footnote 1, it is. Oh, okay. Oh, there's, hold on. Let me see. Find parking. Boom, boom, boom. Are there any Exhibit A, Exhibit B? Okay, 2 and 3. Okay. So here's 1. This is not a reverse marketing psychology stunt. It says it is reverse. Okay. Score $15 on trade-in bonus 8+ on 2. Okay, cool. And then on 3, pro memberships required. You lost the game. If you lost the game. Okay, I have no idea what the hell that means. Okay, cool. Whatever. So that's what's going down. And here's what they look like, guys. So there's the cards, ETBs, everything. Yu-Gi-Oh! Doom of Dimensions. I guess people want that. I don't know. Spider-Man, Magic Spider-Man cards. Those are pretty cool. And then there you go with the FIFA World Cup cards. And then a free card as well. So pretty cool. Pretty. And footnote number 3. You lost the game. Shots fired, bro. Shots fired. And for people to say that what GameStop posts is not about, they always say, it's not even, why do people get, always thinking about the stock? They always think like GameStop's talking about the stock, and they don't understand. They don't understand one bit. Can I show you something? Right here. It's back on. It's not mean that it's open to the public, Tony. Right here. Do you see this sign here, guys? If you read it, it says 404, and you see it says Buck. Read where it says in there. Can I zoom it in? Let's see if it, I don't know if I can. If it makes it, it doesn't make it closer. That right there actually says GME on it. Let's see. Can I do it this way? Watch this. I can do it this way. I know I can zoom it in this way. Where it says Buck, you're going to tell me that this has nothing to do with GameStop, the stock? Let me see. Right here. Do you see it? GME. Ooh. Yeah, maybe these things have a lot to do with the stock, bros. Maybe they got a lot to do. Just maybe. I'm going to have to read the chat now. We're going to read the chat and tell you how great GameStop is. GameStop is the greatest stock in the history of the man. A demand? P demand his monies. P demand. I want to suck your blood. Pause. Tony. El Tony dinero. Tony, I got no dinero. The stock market has been a crime scene, Tony. Jay is a beast. Jay Kerwin? Yeah, Jay's beast, bro. We know. Let's see. Morantz. I bought in at $22.30, Jason says. 45 shares and looking to buy 60 more, but not sure where the bottom may be. Any advice from across the pond? And Blighty. Okay, let's talk this out, bro. Let me help you out with this, okay? First off, you bought in at $22.30. Did you believe in the company at $22.30? Awesome. What's your time horizon? What's your exit? What do you really want to do? Why do you always want to time the bottom? The bottom, I'm telling you what you're not at. You're not at the top. So instead of trying to time the bottom, I don't buy in chunks like that, by the way. I don't buy 45 and 60, and I don't do it that way. Anybody will tell you that. They've seen my portfolio. They've seen every single transaction I do. I DCA in, dollar cost average in, literally walk to it. I'll buy a share. One day. That's it. A share a day. The price never goes away. It's easy. No matter where that price goes, I'm always at the average of it by buying a share a day. Do that for like 5 years. See where you're at. You'll know where you're at. If you really want a good price range, you know, when you're saying, oh, I want to get in really low. I want to get in big right now at 22, 25. Why? Because you want to sell at what point? What point would you want to sell? If you bought in at 25 right now, what's the difference between 25 and 22? Nothing. $3. We're talking about a stock that's going to be worth $200 one day, $100 one day, and then what? You're going to wish you would have bought in how much at 26? All of it. Before you start telling me what you didn't buy at 25. It's just a mentality. You guys trying to step over pennies and trying to hit bottoms and shit. It's gross. It's like, I hope you have more money to put in the next month and the next month and the next month. And as you keep, getting in. I got a cost average, guys. After all the years that I've been buying Costco stock, my cost average is below what the average has been over the last 10 years. Think about it. I was like, man, and I buy in every week. Wouldn't matter, whatever they give me. The price has gone up that high that you can't stop what I put in earlier, no matter how much I put in. It just happens that way. Bought 31 more shares this morning. Good job, Dan D. Do your thing, man. Bought 2 more for my son. It's posted in the Discord. I miss when you ended all your videos with peace, punk. Yo, bro, I haven't ended a video like that in a while. For those of you guys that don't know, I used to have a whole playlist. Well, I have the playlist. Did I get rid of the playlist, guys? I have a playlist on my channel. It's called Beef. Playlist is called Beef, and not that shit you eat. Let's see. Is Beef still here? Beef. Oh, there it is. It's called Punks. Let's watch
Hi, guys.
a Beef
Welcome
video.
back to Morantz
Let's just
Rants.
pick one.
Plenty of
Hold on.
information, a little bit of motivation.
Let's see this one right here.
Hi guys, welcome back to Morantz Rants. Plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation, a whole lot of truth, no financial advice. You guys know what Connect the Dots is? You guys know who Thomas James is? The AMC pumper himself? Don't worry, my next 3 videos are about AMC pumpers, and I'm going to post them all out. But let's go ahead and look at this one for a minute. Connect the dots. You guys want to see a dead body? Come on. So right here in this article here, and hopefully I can show it. I'll get close. I'll zoom in here. It says here, this is under the leadership here, what it's telling you. Update number 2 was obviously a joke. Though some guy did leave me a voicemail saying that our reporting was all wrong and that RSM leadership would be meeting with BDO partners and Apollo. Maybe I should upload it. We added payout numbers as they're being told by a source. So it's telling you RSM leadership will be meeting with BDO and Apollo. And why RSM leadership? Well, RSM is an accounting firm, one of the top 5 in America, or in the whole world, I should tell you that. But the BDO deal for $1.3 billion did go through with Apollo, just so we're clear. But I want to show you something about RSM. I read that and I was like, holy hell, that makes so much sense. So pay attention. RSM is here. And so like this guy right here works for RSM, right? He's a partner and financial service professional for RSM Chicago office, aligned with the tax practice, whatever it may be. This guy's out here writing this article, all right, Jason. And his article is going to tell you the latest C corporation conversion announcements following the trend with the largest alternative asset managers. And it's going to be Carlyle Group is amongst the largest private equity firms. and it tells you all of this. It is the latest alternative asset manager to make the conversion following the peers that include Apollo, Blackstone, Ares, and KKR. Of course, this guy knows it all, right? He works for RSM. Do you know who else works for RSM, guys? If you guys don't know RSM, huge firm, right? There's going to be this right here. This guy worked for RSM for 7 years, okay? And he was an asset audit manager 7.5 years, this guy. His name is Thomas Smallbone. Now, Thomas Smallbone became a YouTuber. And maybe you guys know him. I'll leave him here. Maybe you guys know him as Thomas James. And I know, it's right here. Thomas J. Smallbone, right here, YouTube, was an actual auditor who's done deals with Apollo before and previously. He worked there for almost 8 years. I'm sure your career was going great, but you had to go this route, right? You had to go this route to pump out the information, just like your other guy, Jason, writing headlines. You're doing YouTube videos, right, Thomas? James, Smallbone? Fucking shills, man. Plants everywhere. AMC grifter alert. I'm asking TMI, what's going on, TMI?
I didn't say punk. Damn it. I thought I said punk on that one. Man.
Explain it to me. What are you doing? Why did the masked investor, this dude right here, delete all his videos? And when I say all his videos, over 5 million views he has deleted now. He's down to 700,000 views. Every single video is gone. You know why these Canadian pumpers exist? And I have to say Canadian because they're all Canadian. I don't know what to tell you. But here you guys go. This guy's been around pumping stocks for a long time, and he just decided to go ahead and delete all his videos now. Previously, he had only deleted 2 million and another 2 million over here, but now he's just left with the 700,000 views that are left out there. He's been losing subscribers his whole damn lifetime. As you know, he bought his views. He bought his subscribers, just like everyone else part of this movement. And yeah, he's a fake and a phony. Somebody tell me what's going on. All these AMC YouTubers, grifters, running for the hills. I wonder why. Because people are losing millions of dollars watching them. Peace. Hi guys, and welcome back to Marant's Rants. Plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation, a whole lot of truth, nothing.
Damn it. I thought I said punk after all these damn things. I will tell you though, what was the best part about all that I was just watching right now was all those guys deleted every view, all that shit. They did all that when Ape got announced. That was September of 2023. Hey, Ape's coming out? Shh, we gotta get up out of here, bro. Our mission's complete. That's my fake evil laugh. Don't worry, hold on. Bros, I be getting out of breath just sitting up in the chair, bro. Hey, go check out that playlist called Beef. You'll love it. I've been calling out those guys for years. All right, so that's good. Stock ended at what, 25 and some change? Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry for yawning in front of you. Am I? Not at all. The sky is falling. The sky is falling. It's so obvious they're pushing us down the ladder. Yeah, of course. All right, now we're ready? Okay, let's go back to the chat. Sorry, guys. I got caught up on some real bullish info. Okay, so it says here, I missed when I ended up with punk, I guess, but I don't remember not doing it. There's a new GameStop promo card that came out today. Awesome. Anthony says, speaking of grifters, YouTube, thank you again for educating on GameStop, doing giveaways, and keeping a promise to my son. Have a great show, all. Damn, bro, Anthony, man. I keep promises to the youth. You're welcome, bro. It's like one of my greatest things I've done on YouTube so far, more so than any education video. That was my favorite time. Being out there with the kids and handing out free stuff and traveling to go see little AJ for his birthday. And yeah, you know, that you can't duplicate that environment and you can't fake it. You guys could try to reinvent it or recreate the engagement. You could never do it. It was so real, so organic. My pops just pulled the trigger on 69 shares, Marantz. His first investment. Cheers. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What kind of dad is he? Now he's a real dad. He's following his son's footsteps. ADJ Core. Let me tell you something, bro. It's like this. I gave my dad the talk about the birds and the bees. That's how real I am. I am. You know, whatever Chuck Norris joke you want to come up with, bro. Swear to God, that's what I am. That's what you are right now with your dad when it comes to investing. You're the Chuck Norris of it all, bro. You're killing it. Oh, God, I love that. Anyway. Bro, I be saying some bullshit, bro. I don't care. Don't care one bit. Anyway, those are always the best jokes, bro. Says hello, millionaires. Oh, do I got to do it on the other side? Ah, man, I got to do it on the other side. Sorry. We got another super chat coming through. Says text game appreciates. Okay, thanks, Bat. I don't know what that means, but thank you. 5 pounds, bro. €5. I don't know what that is. It's cool. I'm gonna have to check out Kimbap Paradise now. Yeah, bro. Peter Parker is a big card in the new Magic Spider-Man's card. Oh, is it? The best restaurants are in the ghetto. Thank you. Watch it on 1.5 speed. Got to catch up on the live. Oh, you're gonna love it. Yo, what up, Burton? Okay, he found the card. Sweet. 69 shares for Pops. Yeah, bro. Hey, you know, Dad's a real. You know how I knew Dad's a real? Because my dad always had like these sayings, like when we were young. He always had like the craziest shit you've ever heard. And he would say like, time waits for no one unless I'm here. Like some stupid shit like that. Dad, you sound like a comic book, bro. He used to just say shit, bro. And I was just like, okay. Like you ever go to the mall with your dad and your dad walks around and goes, hey, look at, there's Victoria's Secret. I know the secret. And I was like, could you be more like real dad jokes, bro? Real dad jokes. I don't flush the toilet. I scare the shit out of it. Huh? What did you say? Do you clean up the ground when you're done? I gotta know, Pops. Yeah. Yeah, when I was born, I built that hospital. Whatever, Pops. Whatever you say, bro. It's shit like that, bro. Anyway. She better been fired, owner. Should have called you himself. Oh, who knows? Oh, I don't know. I don't know if she'd fired. Like, I don't know. I don't want to get people fired. That's not what I'm about. I'm just saying. Got to roll back to work here soon. Speaking of Pokemon, drop you a video in Discord, but you got the email. Umbreon was graded and ready for pickup. Oh, no. Then it came back a what? I'll fight them all, bro. What did it come back at? Hold on. Let me watch it. Guys, I can't. Okay. He sent me the videos basically saying I could show. So let's see what it says. Hold on. We got the card back. There it is.
PSA 8.
Oh, it's an 8?
What?
It's alright.
It's still, at least it's not a 7.
Yeah, at least it's...
Near mint 8? How dare you, PSA?
Hi, Marantz. This is AJ. We're about to pick up the Umbreon EX.
Oh.
We hope it's a PSA 10 or 9. And we're about to be in the store in a sec.
Oh, yeah, bro. So I can show you that one. We're
There you
good.
go, buddy. That one. What does it say?
Congratulations, Anthony. PSA has finished grading your cards. Ah! The results are in and your cards are graded. Your graded review is one click away inside your GameStop portal.
Well, let's go pick it up. We'll find out when we pick it up. What do you think?
Right now? Right now.
Hell yeah. That's so cool, bro. If you guys don't know, this is AJ, bro. Okay? Look at it. This is AJ. This is my guy.
Here you go, buddy. That one.
This is my guy. I'll show him to you.
Congratulations, Anthony. PSA has finished grading your cards. Ah! The results are in and your cards are graded. Your graded review is one click away inside your GameStop portal.
Well, let's go pick it up. We'll find out when we pick it up. What do you think?
Right now? Right now.
You already know, bro.
Hi, Marantz. This is AJ. We're about to pick up the Umbreon EX. We hope it's a PSA 10 or 9. And we're about to be in the store in a sec. So, peace.
Yeah, peace, bro. I like that.
What does it say?
PSA 8.
Oh, it's an 8? It's alright.
It's still, at least it's not a 7.
Yeah, at least it's...
At least it's not a 7. Hey, bro, let me tell you. I will explain this to you guys if you guys don't know. I opened up that pack of cards and I made a pledge to AJ. He's my #1 fan for Pokemon cards, and I told him that I would give him the card myself. You know that. I said I would take it to him. I'd get it to him. And what I did was I ended up crashing his birthday party on the beach, and I took him the card amongst other cards. I took him a Flareon, took him a Leafeon. I don't know what else. Not a Flareon, a Leafeon, Umbreon. I took him other stuff. Tons of cards, tons of everything for everyone there at the party too. And I just want to say, hopefully you cherish the cards that you're given. Hopefully you collect them forever. And I'm building GameStop, a GameStop supporter and shopper for his whole life. AJ will shop at GameStop his whole life. The rest of it, and I'm proud that that's one of the bricks that we built, and that's because he has an awesome dad, has an awesome mom, A&T, and they're amazing, and the rest of it is history, man. So enjoy your investments, and this is why I do what I do, for kids like that and for reactions like that. So I kept my promise, and we'll keep grinding from there, and that's also another promise. So I did give him other cards, though. He got some other PSA graded cards already, like PSA 10s and stuff, and they were good stuff, but that was the raw one that he did, and he did it on his own. So thank you so much for the love and support of the channel over there, man. Religious Muffin, bro. He holds up the whole Discord by himself, or the TikTok by himself. That guy's crazy, bro. He's another legend. Okay, let me go ahead and read the chat now, guys. Sorry. And I'll get through it. So let's see. Yeah, that was so cool. That'll be very cool tonight, Morantz. GameStop After Dark. I don't know. Got to figure it out, bro. At the bottom, they lost. Yes. They are doing Spider-Man cards, too. Yep, I lost the game. There we go. Oh, I got to go play basketball tonight, too, guys. I have a basketball game tonight. I'm playing with the fellas. I'm trying to get back into shape. My legs have been sore for 2 days. This is a good problem to have. Much love, Morantz. Cheers on you and Team 51. Hope you guys are living your best life today. Hey, Jimmy Power Ranger. Okay, you. He actually got the card. He got the PSA graded card, the Umbreon. He actually got this card and a $25 super pack, power pack from GameStop. He actually got this card. $500. It said $490, right? $490. He got this damn card, PSA 10, from GameStop. What a card, man. What a card. What a time to hit it. I was so proud of you, bro. That's where I'm at. I saw it on Twitter. Thank you for sharing that with me. I'm up to 1,120 shares. Cool, bro. I'm almost at 51. That's the whole plan. See, I have 1,350, right? I'm trying to get to 51. Hell yeah, congratulations, though. This guy says 470 shares here. Keep going, bro. 47 warrants. It's cool. Okay, so the question they asked, and I forgot, I got thrown off on this, was Silver, whatever his name is. He had asked about the warrants, and he didn't understand how it was going to work. He was like, why are they worth so much? If the stock price goes to 100, why are they worth 68? Okay, listen. Warrants, I'm going to start this back at 0 because I don't know why people don't understand this part. Warrants are worth $32, as in they have a strike price of $32. It's not what they're worth, but it's a rights offering. They allow you to trade in the warrant to buy the stock at that price of $32. That warrant individually has value above 32 and below 32, whatever you want to call it, right? So because the warrant has a life of around 13 months, that's what we call theta. The life of something is theta. How much theta do you burn off, right? If I'm 6 months in to the warrant, 6 months from now, I don't have much time left until it expires worthless. But if the stock price is above $32 at the time, well, then if I want to exercise at 32, I actually get to save money. If that stock is $50 a share and I have a warrant to buy it at 32 to exercise, I buy it at 32, I get a $50 share, but I got it for 32. So you instantly get value for what you're buying. This is why people want your warrants. Because if, let's just say the stock is below $32 when the warrants get released, everybody that I know would want to buy every single warrant you have. And here's why. You want to stack the warrants and watch the volatility happen. It's a small float, 59 million shares of warrants, 59 million warrants that represent a share of GameStop. Well, guess what? You're not going to be able to exercise all of them unless that price gets up to 32 or past it. You wouldn't benefit you. But somebody that didn't want to exercise, somebody that doesn't want to use that cash, says, you know what, I bought 3. There's going to be people that are buying warrants that don't have GameStop shares. Okay. And they'll probably buy, wow, I got a free prize over here. This is pretty cool. But there's going to be people over here that buy 300 warrants, okay? And you might think, oh my God, they have 3,000 shares. No, they don't. They just bought 300 warrants. And they might have cost them $2 a piece. We don't know the price. But now they have $600 worth of warrants, right, to them. But those warrants can go up in value if GameStop's price goes crazy, right? It's just like having options. Your price is going to go crazy. I have 300 tickets to ride at $32. So whatever the price goes to, if it were to go to 100, you subtract the 32 that the warrant's worth or that the shares are worth. The warrant's probably worth X amount, but the share price, exercise price, plus whatever the current stock price is. So this is how you get it. It's not that it's worth 1/10. I heard you say it was 1/10. I was like, what the hell are you talking about? Because they're giving you one warrant for every 10 shares you own doesn't mean it's worth 1/10. That's not what it means. It means that they only want to increase their float 10%. The fact that they're only awarding 59 warrants out there is because they only have a float of 590 shares, and that's dilutive shares, not even the actual float. The float's 447, but the dilutive amount is including the bonds that have not been bought back, those bonds of X amount of shares. So now they're giving the bondholders 10 additional percent. Everybody gets to invest. But now remember, bondholders already gave them $4.2 billion. Now they're saying, well, give us $420 billion more, right? If you $1 million, I'm so sorry, $1 million. So give us $420 million more. They're asking for more money from the bondholders. You want to be a part of this or not? Or get the hell out. That's the way it's working. And so your warrants are worth $32 a piece on conversion strike. What are they really worth independently? We don't know yet. We got to see how they trade. We got to see what they do. But they're a separate ticker. They're totally separate. And we'll see where they go. So I hope that helps. But if you have more questions, I'm tired of the text. Just get in the Discord and come talk it out, and we'll be fine. Because I don't understand what's so hard to understand about warrants. Warrants are a rights offering. You have the right to buy a share at the price that it's written at, as what they call strike price. $32 is a strike. GameStop has agreed to allow you to convert your warrants for a share for $32. You are giving money to the company, and they're giving you a share for it. That's all it is. You don't have to buy it if you don't want to. Go sell the warrant to the open market. People will want to buy them. I don't know what they're going to be worth, but if you had a stack of 100 warrants, it means you have 1,000 shares. Well, guess what? 100 warrants times 2. Then maybe you get $200 and you go buy some shares with it at a price right now of around $25. You need 8 shares out of it? Good. GameStop just gave you 8 free shares of their company. Does that make sense now? I hope it makes sense to you. But warrants are independent on their own. They're not part of the stock, and they have a strike price of 32. It's a rights offering. You have the right to buy the share. That's it. And what they're worth, nobody knows the arbitrage of it. What's the benefit of it? Nobody knows. And you're not going to know. So we'll just leave it there. Okay. Won't know until it happens, bro. But it's okay. €5, which I'm very excited about. I think the potential government shutdown could cause some red in the near term. Well, that's the whole thing. Apparently, the Democrats want our government to pay for Medicare for everybody. I don't know. I don't really care, honestly. I don't care about politics right now. I don't care about anything politicky. Not a single damn thing. I don't care about foreign policy. I don't care about none of this shit. I want domestic discourse. I want to talk about us. I want to know what now happened to Charlie Kirk and who killed him. I want to know every detail and entirely transparent with it. Don't talk to me. If your name is Kash Patel, I have big problem with you, bro. You're not ready for this world. And I said this in a video, and I hope you guys watched it. But what I said was, we were fully transparent with the Boston bombing. Absolutely. Within a day or two, we had every videotape that anyone wanted to produce. We had the names, we had the faces, we had the action. Nothing here. We're not getting any video. We're not getting any answers. They're just shutting you down. They don't want to show the videotapes they have of stairwells or how did the gun get up on the roof? How did it get off the roof? Show me. Don't just show me a guy running across the roof. Show me the 30 seconds before when he took the shot. Show me everything. Show me everything. And why? Because the people demand it. And why? It's not because it's a private investigation. You arrested someone who says he did it. You guys are already convinced that he did it. Now show me otherwise. And you can't. You know why? Because you want to prosecute. There's a difference. You want someone to take the fall and prosecute. And right now you can do a case. You can win a case right now based off of my daddy said and Discord said and text messages said. But you can't win a case. You can't prosecute if we put in more misinformation out here and or more questions. That's the problem. That's what the feds are doing. The feds are building a case, and all for what? It's called the dog and pony show. We got to make sure that we put a damn bow on this shit. And why? Because we want Erica Kirk to win. We want Trump to win. We want the right to win. We want to maximize the crisis. And I'm not that way. I'm more red, white, and blue than I am red over here on the right. That's what I am. I'm red, white, and blue. I'm the total different opposite guy. I'm America first. So tell me exactly what happened. Show me what happened, and be transparent. And if you're not going to do it, Kash Patel, get the fuck out of the way. I don't need you to be the FBI anything, because right now you look like you're at your wit's end. You look like you played yourself. You look like you finally got the real info and you said, shit, aliens? Damn, I can't do this job. That's what it looks like on your face. And Dan Bongino, I've never met a more mute guy in my life. I have no friends in politics, so I'm just here to hold everyone accountable. Bullshit. Adam Schiff's not arrested. Hillary's not arrested. Bill Clinton's not arrested. Joe Biden's not arrested. Hunter's not arrested. Nobody's arrested. But yet you guys all claim you guys have living proof of what they've done. Pam Bondi, I don't know how many times she got to get in front of the camera to tell me she did something. What did you do? What did you do besides fluff a pillow? Because you ain't done shit for me. I don't see anybody walking the perp line. I don't see any money coming back to my pockets. We might get some of this Doge money back. Sure you will. Sure you will. I'll show you Chelsea Clinton. She got $80 million worth of a house and family and funds. And what did she do? She was born a Clinton? That's what it was? We've got proof that Clinton was on a plane while kids were getting raped. Then what the fuck are we waiting on? Don't start with me. I ain't the one. Chuck Norris was asked for his DD on GameStop. He said, I don't know. I got it from Marantz Rants. Bros, you guys got to stop that, bro. Yeah. Chuck Norris, they asked him what the time was. He didn't even look down at his watch. He just knows what time it is. Yeah. We're a text game, but we have 51 shares. Oh, cool. Get him to 70 for that extra warrant. Oh, bro, what? I don't need no extra warrant right now. You don't need no warrant, bro. When Jamie hits 250, who cares if I bought at 26? Thank you. Thank you. Bro, 250. What would I do at 250? Hold on, let me think for a second. Where would that put me, man? That 200 will give me like about $250,000. 200. So you're talking about 250, $300,000, $400,000. It's a lot of money to me, bros, for cash. Excuse me. Do you have any Grey Poupon? I'll be in the Ford Ranger right there, bro. Rolling down my window. Pardon me. Do you have any Grey Poupon? For all you kids that don't know what the hell I'm talking about, my bad, bros. You know when the world was ruined? I just want to put this out there. The world was ruined when they started doing Got Milk commercials, bro. When they associated that you had a milk mustache, that shit, bros. You must need milk. Bro, if I see you with a milk mustache, bro, I swear to God, what am I going to do? Wipe your ass next? People that get mustaches off of shit they drink. Kid walks up. I remember I used to think the dirtiest kids in the world were those little rugrats that come up with that red stained lip gloss coming up like this. And I'm like, what happened to you? I was drinking some Kool-Aid, some Fruitopia. Get this shit out of here, bro. Wipe your mouth. Don't you feel it wet? I'll be like, Tony De Niro? Wipe that shit, bro. Anyway. There's going to be people selling warrants. They're going to be going back and forth, bro. Day one because they think they'll get $32. Yeah, that's terrible, bro. More grievances, typical MAGA. Thank you, Mr. President. Don't sell the warrants. Selling is happening, is helping the shorties. Marcelo. How about I buy warrants, bro? It don't make sense to me. It's got to make dollars. A Billy. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. Sell on warrants. Yes, brother. F them all. Wow. It's not about blue and red only. Divide, rule, destroy the country. Oh, that's why there's two sides to everything. That's why there's good and evil. Like, that's a whole theory there, Endgame. Like, God loves us all. good and bad. Both sides of the triangle. Doesn't matter. That's what people don't forget. Like, people forget that and they don't. And, why did Charlie Kirk have to die, get assassinated? Pfft. God's only son died for our sins. What do you think? Charlie Kirk's bigger than Jesus? No. But what happens? What happens when you take away Charlie Kirk? Let's think about the spiritual side of it. What happens? You get more people in churches, more people opening Bibles. It is the biggest revival of this country, of this world you've ever seen. There are 8 billion people on this planet, and they are fully affected by the death of Charlie Kirk, the sacrifice of one for the profits of many. And I'm just telling you, you got to find the greed in all of that. I already found the scripture. I already found the forward way of thinking about it. Like, for me personally, it cleanses my soul, and I want to be a better man. I want to be a better person. And I think about Charlie Kirk, well, that's happening. Well, guess what? I also look at the other side of the world and saying, who's benefiting monetarily from this stuff? And that light will be seen as well. So I just find the good and the bad of most things. I try to find the evil and push it away. But I'm aware of what we're surrounded by. Just more people. I love that more people are talking about their faith now more than ever, and they're not afraid to say it, and they're not called Bible thumpers. That was another thing growing up. Like, oh, he's a Bible thumper, and you used to be like, get that asshole away from me. This guy's a damn Bible thumper, man. Always pushes his religion on me. But guess what? They don't call you anymore. They don't call you Bible thumpers. That was pushed out during the '90s. That was pushed out during the Clinton administration. That was how you treated the South. That's how you treated this country, because if you were actually brought up with the Bible and religion, and maybe you have better standard on how to live with your family and treat your family, treat your kids. I'm just saying there's some really good principles in there. Some people don't believe all the books. Some people don't believe all the stories, and that's fine. But for some reason, everybody wants to pick Revelations and go, here's the time. Here's where you're at. They just want to go to the last chapter. They want to skip the first 60. And you're like, okay, so you want to go to the last book and say, these are the times you're living in. Well, let me tell you, you want to start living like the other 59 books before you really focus on what the outcome is. So until you can look deep inside your heart and say you're trying the best and you're doing the best every day, I don't want to hear it. I don't. Are you being the best vision of you? Like, this is what I was talking about on TikTok the other day with someone. They were like, well, what do we do? And this is what you promote and this is what you push. And they're like doing the whole right-left agenda shit. And I'm just like, you guys got to stop this shit, dude. I don't care what side you're on, right or left. That doesn't matter to me. Are you trying to get better? Are you waking up every day and saying, I'm the best version of me? I'm a better man today. I'm a better father. I'm a better husband. I'm just a better son. I'm a better son, to God himself. So what am I doing? What am I doing that's different than what I was doing before? So for me personally, I just try to be more forgiving, and I try to really listen to my children and my wife around me and the voices and for what they have to say. It's because being considerate is half the battle, but being aware is everything. I got to be aware about the difficulties that they come in with, and I don't want to pounce and put more onto them. So my shortcomings in life, my hardships that I might have for the week or the month or the year, you might look at career, you might look at YouTube, you might look at investments, you might look at just you're getting old and health and all that shit. I throw it to the side, bros. It does not matter. Nothing matters. I said it the other day, and I don't know where it came from. It came from my heart, but I said, you got to be comfortable in the box you're in. And I was so serious about that. I don't care about, these material things. It's all about who's with me while I'm doing it, and are we doing this for the right reasons? Are we being better people? And that's all I'm asking for. I'm just asking to be a better person. So there are moments where I get angry, and I rip, and I rant, and I do that, and some people think it's just a show or it's just what I am. You're mistaking my delivery for who I am. My delivery's who I am, but it's like, how do you interpret who I am as a person and like what I stand for? You can never get that from there, because you're going to find that I have a lot of compassion and that I'm very thoughtful, or that I really care about people. My son will tell you, I bought food last night and I didn't eat. I didn't eat last night. I gave my food to a homeless guy. We were driving out the drive-through, and I saw him across the way, and he was sitting there, and it's 100 degrees outside. And I was like, yeah, yo. He's like, yo, what's up? I go, you hungry, man? He's like, yeah. I said, all right, I got you. And I gave him my food. And my son looked at me, and he's like, Dad, how do you know he's homeless? I said, nobody'd want to be out in this heat, son. It's got to be that. I felt bad because I gave him a hot and spicy chicken sandwich. And I was like, man, he's about to burn his whole asshole and his mouth. Like, that's not fair out here in this heat. Where's he going to go to the bathroom? I think about shit like that, right? But truth is, I gave him my food. Without a doubt, I gave him my food. And I didn't care. And it was because I saw him, and I thought to myself, and I go, this is my moment. This is my moment to help somebody real quick. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I go hungry. Maybe I wasn't meant to eat. Maybe I am, I need Ozempic. Maybe I'm gaining weight. Maybe I want to get better shape. Maybe I didn't need that burger that day. So I find reasons to be great for people, be better for people, and be better for myself. And that's it. You have some gray poop on your shirt. Gray poupon is classic. Gray poop on your shirt, bro. I'm sorry, Ricky B. Local. Were you trying to be funny? Bro, I didn't even look down, bro. These kids with the silver teeth. Yeah, bro. Rance, I'm sure these meltdowners are just watching you to stay motivated to hold the GameStop shares. Boy, thank you so much that you're focused on them like that. That's cool, bro. Anyone got plans for that Charlie Kirk future coin? Yeah, right in back of me, bro. Silver dollar coming out next year. It's going to be right in back of me. Marcelo, welcome to the GME Elitist Club. Thank you so much for being a member of the channel. Oh, bars. Nailed it, I guess. I'm getting divorced, and my wife canceled my credit card. Now I rejoined. Damn. Watch this. Hold on. I always wondered why vegans didn't retrieve the ad campaign under not milk or nut milk. Yeah. Marcelo, let me get in the way of that divorce, bro. Use that credit card, bro. Who cares, bro? Shit. She was like, I know your wife. I know. I get it. I know why she's mad. She's like, he wants to be watching my rants. Oh yeah, we'll cancel that shit right now. He's like, oh yeah, no, you won't. Ah, man. Yeah, obviously he's probably not on that one. That was the old joke about Grey Poupon commercial back in the 80s. Oh, I don't remember, bro. I just remember the Rolls Royce pulling up to a Rolls Royce and the dude, bro, excuse me, do you have any Grey Poupon? Yeah. Chuck Norris once went to Mars, and that's why there's no signs of life. He left it, bro. Anyway, stupid dad jokes. I don't have time for them, guys. All right, I'm going to get up out of here. I'm going to play some League of Legends, clean the house, got to do some dishes, got to get ready for my basketball game tonight. Appreciate you guys. I hope you guys get the love and motivation for GameStop. I'm real. You guys want to know about numbers? You guys want to know about fundamentals? We do that every year. We go over it every quarter. What do you want to do? Beat my head over it? GameStop profitable. It looks like I'm doing something different with my head. Get your ass out to GameStop. Wait in line for these Pokemon cards or don't. It doesn't matter. People are buying this shit. It's mass adopted. People know. GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop. GameStop. You know where to find me, millionaires. Peace.
Welcome to my rants. No advice on finance. Spin the wheel and take a chance. Get an NFT and a little education. The system got undertow. That knowledge is flotation. You wanna learn? Well, you came to right place. You're pumping AMC, might get slapped in the face. Get your due diligence. Know who the villain is. Don't be a sheep when the shepherd's carnivorous. So come learn, laugh, and maybe you win big. And listen up, y'all. The wheel is not rigged. Everybody get a chance in the live chat. Kyoto spin wheel, you win just like that. Retail fight back and this retail winning. Y'all just wait, man, this is just the beginning. All fellow simians, GME group singing the truth. We just chillin', infinity pool swimming. So welcome to my rants. A lot of knowledge but no advice on finance. Don't even need pants, you can tune in naked like Henry the Mayo Man. Internet's most hated. Don't wanna lose your money, then it's time for you to listen. If you're ignorant, invest in AMC, a superstition. The stream about ready, they told us to don't dance. I do what I want. Welcome to my rants. 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 Welcome to my rants.